A new year means new garbage. Oh, low-end devices, my goodness. I lived out of low-end devices. First MP3 player, low-end Dick Smith, mate. Our first Windows 98 computer was like some sort of Acer Aspire Tower or something. Like, laptop was like the lowest end compact with Vista on it. It was, makes me appreciate tech today. But what this is here, mate, is the cheapest laptop that I could get my hands on. And there are rules there. Maybe 10 years ago, it was super fun just ordering a random laptop off, like, the internet and giving it Wi-Fi and then, like, logging in with stuff. That's not fun anymore. Even just having a mobile phone number nowadays just opens you up to being scammed. Owning game consoles gets you scammed nowadays. Also, it had to be a real PC, not a Chromebook. Not an actual PC. So, mate, I had to get this from a brick and mortar store, a place you can walk in and buy. It's had some sort of Australian standards cast across it, mate. And it was in a JB Hi-Fi, mate. And she was so cheap, even the attendant didn't believe they had them. I did want the machine next to it, mate. That guy was preaching Minecraft, hey? But I had to go for the cheapest, and it's this Lenovo right here. I haven't opened it. We're gonna discover this together. Hey, mate, I don't know if you caught a glance of the specs on that little price tag there. They are unbelievable. 4 gigs of RAM, mate. Like, my MacBook Air has 8 gigs of RAM, and it's not enough. 4 gigs of RAM. Brand new. First time. I'm excited. It's been a while since I've had a low tier brand new machine. Very good. Yup, there she blows. We'll get to the nugget in a bit. It's paperwork. Idea pad. Here's an idea. Don't get it. Don't get it. Ugh, this one's strangely soft fit. It's very MacBooky, so it's funny that there's nothing in the center. It's like a bootleg MacBook Pro. I love it. Oh, it's got full-size HDMI and USB-C. More USB. Oh, memory card slot. I mean, not bad for a start. Protect your new investment. Yeah, by putting a bin liner in before you put it in a bin. What a powerhouse, mate. She's got AMD Athlon Silver. Ew, is this keyboard bent? It is. It's bowed out. It's shaped like this. What, already? It's brand new. It's kind of saggy looking. It's... Uh-oh. Gotta protect that investment. She's not one finger, right? So, there's small touches to, MacBooks and nice laptops that I take for granted. Oh, I'm in that nug. Boot, 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 boot. Whoa, there's a light. Ugh, that doesn't look good. Wow, this panel, the blacks are not very black. Oh, look, it's got a Heidi camera thing. That's a really good touch. Apple, get on that. I like it. Although red makes me think that it's recording. All right. Ooh, no. Okay, just a moment. Uh-huh. I'm still upset that the chassis bends. I wanted a way to eat Hawkins cheesies. Oh, Windows and updates. This always goes so good. Well, I'm gonna have cheesies. Good luck, you nugget. Ooh! Hey, Microsoft, where's the option to not opt into your awful software? How about later? No, I don't want to do it. No, I don't want to make one. No, just let me use the computer. I shouldn't have to log in. Apple gets all the hate all the time, and then Microsoft does crap like this. Oh, you incessant piece of rubbish. No, Microsoft, you data hoarding, greedy, gross game company ruining. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, we got to get steam on this puppy. Huh? What happened? What? Wow, Microsoft Edge comes flying in. Oh no, no, it's back again. Oh, it just froze. Hang in there, mate. Come on. I'm not asking much. Why would I? No. I'm not personalizing Edge. It's all gone. No, right click's gone. We got no more right click. The fans are blowing really hard. go, Athlon! Yeah, look! That was our right clicks from like 10 minutes ago. Oh, wow! Personalize. Oh, no, I shouldn't have clicked that, actually. That was greedy. That was greedy. I'm asking to personalize and load, like, stinking Edge. Why are there so many tabs? We don't have the processing power for this. Oh, look, right on the start menu, massive, stupid news articles and things, and bad words that I don't want on the internet. Nice, gonna blank all this. Love your work, Microsoft. Go Linux. Oh no! This unresponsive page is unresponsive. Well, wait, come on, really? Really? Oh my, no, I'm gonna have to give up on my Firefox dreams. I know, give up, give up, give up, give up. Oh, no, Microsoft Edge has gone down. Can you believe they had multiples of this machine in stock at the JB Hi-Fi? Like, no one's buying these. I don't know how many more times I can click that. Come on, please. Thank you. Oh, Microsoft Store, F off. Why? I don't care. I don't know how to Windows. I dumped Windows back with Windows 8. See, when Apple does this crap, there's like a run anyway sort of thing. Yeah, change my app recommendation settings, and it just opens apps and goes, here's your apps. It's like, thanks, Microsoft. You sure do know how to make an OS. Learn about control panel options, moving the settings. Then why have you sent... No, wait! Oh, freaking Windows. Look, it's installing all the crap on my other PC when I said, don't do that. So far, the worst thing about this machine is Windows. Holy stink. All I'm trying to do is get Firefox on this thing. Go to settings, apps, advanced app settings. I'm sure this is like dorkously easy for people who Windows all day, but this is really dumb. Oh gosh, I hope I can get Steam on this. Oh, now I'm learning of like Windows S mode and crap. Streamline for security, yeah, and probably data farming. It's a mode that you opt out of and can't get back into. It is in frickin' S mode. Why wouldn't it tell me that? Why wouldn't it say, oh, you're in S mode, you can't do that? It goes, go to app settings and waste your time. Oh, God. Now, to install apps and go to the store and exit there? You may want to think twice about switching out of S mode. No, you should think about actually just opting out of the whole Windows thing. Yeah, this thing's got 128 gigs of storage. Oh, that was way quicker than I thought. Well, that took a long time. Look, benchmarks, mate. You know, you stress out the computer and you find out just what can she pull, mate. It's like a dyno pull for computers. Super fun. And hey, first, mate, we need a comparison. And the only machine I've got that runs Windows with these benchmarks installed is my, like, proper hardcore gaming PC. High settings. My 4090 can too. No, I want Ultra. You give me Ultra. Nah, mate, it's got to be the same. It's got to be a fair comparison. Right? How many frames are we gonna get? So yeah, like i9 and at like a 4090. I mean, the real gaming powerhouse is right here. Oof. And yeah, here's Heaven running. So looks pretty sick. We're not struggling for frames here, mate. We're in the hundreds, so we're all good. Oop. Yeah! How many? That's 3 frames! 3, you can count them. Yeah, it's like casual applause, but for frames. Oh, we got more there. So there you go, mate, like, you know, 260 frames per second and like 6,500 points. 117. My big stinky rig was 6,500. What a show. What a show that was. Hey, made me smile. Oh, and finally though, 3D Mark. I think this might actually kill it. My hardware might not be compatible. Yeah, let's go. Do it. Prove it. Prove it that you don't need all this RAM. 3D Mark, Time Spy demo. Oh wow, lighting effects, huh? Oh, that's Frank in the future. Yeah, like, what's that? Yeah, like, couple of hundred frames a second, not a big deal. Call them butterflies.
Hey, piece of cake for the 4090.
Oh, yeah! Nice! 1.6 frames! Oh, that's so good! It's actually just skipping through. Cool, this is playing almost the same speed. Look, there's like no walking animation. What a wonderful machine. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 1.9. Oh, 1.6, 1.5. Come on, dip. Dip into the zeros. No, 1.56. Submit a result using hardware that isn't recognized.
Like, maybe not a fair comparison to like the cheapest laptop I could find at the JB's, but it's still something to compare against, right?
283. Oh, what a chunky beast. It wasn't good, and I super don't like it. Shut up. Wow, that stain's easy. Well, that's like properly discolored now. Yeah, mate, like, just don't touch it. Honestly, if you want to outpace this lad, get a 5-year-old iPad. For realsies. Yeah, it's hard work. And it's like, yeah, so many people get these for like their nana or something because like, oh, well, she doesn't need much. It's like, well, no, you get her the fastest thing. If they're learning and pressing something and nothing happens, of course you're going to be like, hi, I need help. This doesn't make sense. Well, it was fun running benchmarks on this nugget, huh? And my favorite bit, and like the worst part of this machine, was Windows. And mate, like, that's it, you know, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, the impoopening is upon us. I'm not using the right term there, mate. You gotta change the poo word for the S word, but, you know, where things are just getting worse and worse and worse, and mate, and I have my theories. Well, mate, for a lot of companies, the idea is to make more money every single year. If you made $10 billion this year, you have to make $11 billion next year, or all your shareholders leave and your whole company folds in on itself. Well, I've planned this careful diagram. So like, you know, like growth. We got growth, mate, and then we got time. And like, you know, when companies are first getting started, mate, they were hand making everything. How can we save more money? That bled through onto the iPad. This video's gone off the chains already. Well, let's go for robust cardboard. Companies may start off by, you know, you make it by hand. It's the only way. Oi, let's get factories to help. Hey, there we go. Now we're making more money. Uh-oh, now we're plateauing off again. Oi, let's get more employees in factories. You, mate, look, now we're really making money. Oh, we've plateaued. Gosh, employees are expensive. Let's get rid of them for more machines. Yeah, now we're charging upwards. Poor mate, but those remaining employees we got are pretty expensive. Not to mention all the laws we've got to comply with. Oi, let's move manufacturing to somewhere where it doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. Now we're really earning money. Ha! Awesome, mate. That's the ticket. Uh-oh. Mate, we've plateaued again. So if we're already paying people as little as possible and moved all the manufacturing to places that can be as cheap as possible, combined with shipping from other companies since everyone's making them in the same locations, they can all pick from the same parts pools that all arrives from the ports and things. What's left to do? Like, you know, we gotta continue the growth, guys. We gotta keep earning more money. That's it. Make it worse, but charge the same. We're here. This is where we are. We're paying the same amount for things that are far, far, far worse. I can prove it. Well, as a company owner myself, mate, like, I gotta get all my electronics and everything tested and tagged around this business. Extension cords, laptop adapters, power boards, anything. 3 things that failed the test. 2 of them were near new Bunnings extension cables. Failed. They were crap. Absolute crap. 2 of these absolutely balked out. This gross yellowed ancient extension cable, she passed, mate. We all did a big laugh when this absolutely creamed through, no worries. And the 3rd one, Bunnings again, this fan, which was actually wired up incorrectly. This wasn't even cheap. Oh no, wait, there was another fail. This Arlec one, which is just, ubiquitous crap here in this country. Yeah, junk. You meant to cut the ends off. We didn't cut the ends off the other ones yet, for this video, but yeah, that was actually the first failure. All the new stuff. Oh, the impoopening goes further, mate. I thought I bought a really good vac. It's a Pullman, like proper, commercial one. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna use this for 10, 15, 20 years. Because old mate James, the old workshop he used to work at, they've got one, which is about 20 years old. Mine is 2 years old. Here's the base for it. Do you notice something? Why, yes. It's completely split right down the middle. I ordered a replacement one, I think, like 4 months ago. Nothing. Pullman doesn't give an F. They've completely sold out, and that's what you get. So, from a car channel, mate, that hot mess, most of the tools we got in the shop absolutely suck. Like, tradie friends of mine come around doing sparky jobs, they lament. They bought brand new Milwaukee tools. They hold them in the hand and go, really? This costs this much? Oi, let's get to modern tech, mate. Look, it's me iPhone 15 Pro Max. What? Doesn't this normally film the videos? Not anymore, it doesn't. This is the worst iPhone camera I've ever had. Simply for the reason that after around half an hour or so, it just turns off. It just stops recording. It's like someone just presses the off button. I have no idea. It's done it 5 or 6 times now. I've lost big footage on big videos, and it's over. It's no longer my camera for DankPods. What's filming? Well, this is an old 14 Pro Max, my old phone. I'm finally learning how to use this stinking camera for all of my other channels. I was really all in on using the phone, loving how it was getting better every time. It's just one thumb and you can zoom in and out and talk and whatnot. But now, with this poor performance, I'm done. I know it seems bad just to immediately give up on it after all these years of goodness. I've lost some really important footage, and so I've been meaning to really step it up. And it's, it'd be good for you guys who actually have to watch my miserable videos, actually look through something half decent. It's heavy, my hand hurts. Oh, and combined with AirDrop being garbage. Yeah, Apple, your AirDrop is officially useless. I can't do anything with it. Old mate James can't do anything with it. None of us can. Like, sometimes it works between some devices. Like, sometimes this works to my workstation, but this will not send to my laptop. And my iPhones won't talk to each other. My iPad won't send to this. It's really pointless. Glad it's got USB-C on it. Way to keep up with 2016 Apple, so I can actually just, plug drives into it and flick it over that way. Or I can just do the ultimate thing and not use it as a camera anymore. Well, phones are kind of peaking out anyways. Yes, I am still using this. It's going okay. Hardware it's fine. It's actually my favorite bit. All the Samsung software is rubbish. Sorry, Samsung, but you suck at software. Stick to the hardware, right? On the note of software, some tech that's really let me down. Yahoo Mail! I originally did it because it sounded funny to have at yahoo.com. I don't know why. I don't know why I would throw something so important at something that just seemed funny. You have to check your spam folders like you check your inbox, only you're not being told when stuff's being dumped in your spam folder. It'll happily give me spam in my inbox and dump important stuff right in this, and just bin it. I've missed so many emails. I mean, that is to say as well, the Apple Mail is also trash. I can never get it to do junk mail filtering properly. I've even turned it off. I've even asked it, don't filter my junk mail, send me every email, and it still throws important stuff in the junk. I'll see important mail sitting from 2 weeks ago on my spam folder. Anytime I need to check mail, spam and inbox, and I effing hate it. Look at this Netgear router. Pro gaming, yeah, you fooled me. This was the workplace internet for my studio here. And this was working good for, I'm gonna say 6 months. And then it literally just freaked out, flicking on and off constantly. Some things worked fine, some things couldn't connect at all. It couldn't split the 2.4 and the 5 gigahertz properly. Oh, and the crappy Asus stuff that, last year's Tech That Let Me Down special, well, I got the updated Asus ones, and they too balked exactly the same. I've replaced everything, home and work, with Orbeez. Fun name. They work fine, but so did the other ones, so we'll see how long they last until they're not fine, and then we'll review them in the next Tech That Let Me Down special. What's that? Not enough fire risk? Well, I'll fix that for you. Oh, look! It's those Bluetti little Nugget battery boxes, which are technically amazing, just like kettle plug charge in the front. 600 watt, that's stinky. It's got the display where it can show you, how much you're using, which is interesting. And then the top is a wireless charging pad. That's great. I was using these to bring home buckets of solar power, charge it here at work, and, keep all my laptops and everything running. When she gets low, bring it into work, top it up again. Look at that, 100 watt USB-C right out the dingus hole. Well, that was right up until I turned it on and it made loud clacking noises, followed by smoke coming out. This is the second one I got. Oh, I got two. One that lives here and one lives at home. And then, you just swap them. It works great. And I've used this in videos because, I need power for something or, some sort of USB dingus. This is usually just sitting off to the side. And I don't trust them for nothing anymore. Oh, and on the topic of cheap batteries, my solar batteries are completely effed. They had nearly never run properly. I think I got 3 months out of them before they freaked out. Boy, I don't recommend these. I am hoping I can reuse those batteries to electrify the donkey van. That's what I want to do. I gotta eat the loss on it. All the warranty does is another replacement. And why would I want another one of these absolute low-tier pieces of rubbish? Thankfully, the solar panels on the roof still work, but the batteries were clutch. The usual shout-out in my drum stream of tech letting me down is Logitech's cameras and Elgato's stream devices. They stink. I'm never, ever giving them more money for any of those products. Never again. Hey, do you want to know the single most reliable thing in that stream apart from the old Mac Pro that makes it work? Let me show you. The iPod. My old 5th gen iPod, which I changed the battery in this, I think when DankPods just started. It's like a 4-year-old battery in here and it's still chooching along perfectly. This is the most reliable guy in my streams. The whole thing's... It even does games and shuffling stuff for there's stuff that happens in the stream, but it's really sad when this guy is winning out. And this is back in the day where you could actually repair it to keep it going. You could actually just, get in there, make it work and continue. Versus this junk in my pocket, which just gets way too hot and just turns on and off. Can't figure out, heck, I mean, this still works, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I charged this in Canada over a month ago. Look at it hang out. Look at this. This is still more responsive than new cars, entertainment units. That's how sad modern tech is nowadays. Disgusting. I don't know, put the camera that side, otherwise people get upset. So I can't wait to see, how much further can this go? I don't know what the end game is, because most things currently stink that you have to throw away immediately, and it's just an update away from being balked to force you onto the next thing, and I don't know. I don't know. It just leads to Frank stinking, apparently. And so, mate, that's it. Thanks, floaties, and I'll see you all next time. What are you doing? Frank. Frankie, double yawns! Double yawns from the big mouth. Look how big your mouth is, Frank. Gobble, 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 gobble. Very happy, Frank. Uggo things. Whether it's the pursuit of peak performance or they literally just couldn't think of something better to do. Mate, I love Uggo things. Hey, better than boring things, huh? And the headphones we're looking at, I safely think are the Uggoest. There is one other... So straight up, mate, we just need to look at the JPEG. So I got on my computer here, mate. Mate, these are enigma on the internet. Some people thought that they couldn't possibly be real. It must be some sort of April Fool's joke. No, mate, they're real. And would you believe not many people bought this? To start with, I was just looking for anything to do with it. I found this, the instruction manual. Oh, it's in German. The float was developed as a piece of professional equipment for precision sound analysis and sound recordings. That is true. Because the 3 main variants of headphones, you got dynamic ones, they're like the speakers that you used to seeing. You like to push in the middle bit as a kid. And then you got magnetic planar headphones, where it's like a thin piece of plastic, like a membrane. It's got the traces drawn straight onto it, and it just reacts like that. And then you've got electrostatic headphones, where it's 10 microns thick, 10 times thinner than a bin bag with 2 matrices or something around it, which, nothing's touching the piece of plastic. Oh, it's nuts. These are electrostats. And, oh, there's a clue right there. I was literally trying to get any pieces of equipment to do with the Jekyll and floats because I wanted my own set so bad. As soon as I saw a component, I'm like, I'm there, I'm just gonna grab it, I'm just gonna have it. Yeah, look, it's all coming together. And then I finally found a set and... Oh, no! precious floaties. Oh, gosh. Maybe they can be fixed, but oh, God, you're back in the bag of sad. UPS isn't very good. Everyone, please stop using them. Morale was low. I wanted to be this man. I wanted to be this guy. I wanted to know how it felt to be this guy. But then it finally happened. It finally happened. Here you go. A set of Model 2s, restored in incredible condition, right? They're not the OGs, but they be something. But there is something weird. It ends in this, which means it's not using the Energizer, and this is like a proper cable. Like this can't be home done, I don't think. It's like, I think this is a different technology. It might be dynamic. I don't know. There's not that much information about this. Oh, so legit, if you know something about the floats, mate, do it in the comments, hey, because that's where everyone can see it, right? So these freaks first came out in like 1972, and I believe they were still making them as late as 2002. Everyone says how uncomfortable they are, and I'm here to say, these are uncomfortable. If you like to do stuff with your hair and you hate the feeling of stuff on your head, like headphones, earmuffs, any of that, well, this is that times 3 billion, because your whole head sits in here, and then worse, as you take it off, your whole sides of your head get so yeah, if you like to do your hair in the morning, this thing is your worst nightmare. We're gonna put them on the freakish ears on a stand, and we're gonna compare against the Herdo 600s by old mate Senny. Let's have a listen. Foam coming out of it. Ooh, oh, so in recordings, it sounds really close, doesn't it? Well, in person it doesn't. HD 600s are not bassy, they're not ultra wide, but in person they feel way bassier, way wider than these. These just feel like a lot of mids. There's honestly not a lot of sub bass. They sound fine, but very old school. Music in the 70s and 80s didn't have piles of sub bass in it. That's a later, 90s onwards kind of thing, having heaps of driving sub bass. And I swear, these needed more volume than these. And these are 300 ohm lads. I'm just sitting here having a search again, and looking at all the different models that came out, quite a few different variants. Well, it turns out they turned into the Ergos at some point. Ooh, they're good looking. Oh, I like how they kept most of the same design, that it sits right flat on the top of your head. Although they look like they're almost adjustable. Yeah, these are not adjustable, and they're called floats because the speakers are meant to float right next to your head. I thought K1000s looked a bit silly in this regard, but they look downright stylish now. I mean, except for another day. Yeah, these are freaks. Absolute freaks. And I don't know if this is normal. Why doesn't it have an Energizer? Are these not electrostatic ones? I don't know. I got all the ones I could. I got all the ones I could. Hey, mate, that's it. Thanks for floaties. Zexa Vid's there. Frank's got a channel. And mate, I'll see you all next time.
Who's my relaxy baby? Who's my sweet relaxy baby?
This whole room stinks like Frank poo. She dropped 2 or 3 this week. I'm getting out of here.
German things. I do like German cars. Mate, if I had to pick a world car, it'd be Mercedes. I've actually got one of these. Awful purchase. We'll make you this package, which I got in 2020. That's right, mate. When we were stuck up in the house, I was just nugget hunting, finding every MP3 player I could find. Oh, there she is, mate. Festplatte? Stereo? That's not, no, that's a whole paragraph. That's not one word. Oh my goodness, it's one word. Uber, yeah, please, take me home. I've never seen this look and shape before. I have a lot of MP3 players. I have seen a lot online and otherwise. Never have I seen one of these before. What is this? Dusk Robe Shanty Festival? 32 maritime hits? I didn't know they were giving me freebies. Hole away, boys, hole away. Those maritime hits.
Gotta head to my office and have a listen to this. I gotta hear what this is about. This had better get out of control. This had better get nuts. Oh, it knows what it is! Yes! Do I want to report Das Grobe Shanty Festival? Well, yes!
All away for a windy weather, boys.
Yeah! Oh, mate, this is bringing out the worst in me. Yo, this is it, mate. Oh, getting up in it, mate. It's some party music. Mate.
This is one of my favorite pack-in things I've ever gotten, and it's been waiting for me for nearly 4 years. Oh my gosh, and there's 2 discs. It's so many maritime hits. The Dual Digital Jukebox, which is fun to read because that's what giant MP3 players with hard drives in them were called. I mean, look, mate. This was like the most popular jukebox back in the day because hard drives were stinking huge. These things sound awesome and they drain your batteries heaps quick. So handy if you hate batteries. And also why everyone freaked out at the iPod because, you know, now you see that, you know, it's microscopic for its day. This better be massive. I don't know what lies beyond this just yet. System and for the run gun. Here we go. Big reveal. Better be huge. Oh, ew. Oh, this clearly isn't new. Oh, they are dazzling. They look lovely. Oh, it's European style. They've gone to the effort to label jukebox, which is fair enough because this looks generic AF and you're just gonna lose it. Ew. Okay. You know, that's quite moderate. Oh, that's just a padded square. That's just a pillow for rats. Oh, that's a very nice aux cable, thank you. And, oh, don't tell me. Mini USB. Oh, good, I needed another. Oh, wait, fun story, I actually cleaned up my massive cable mess of all the cables I've got. I found out how many mini USBs I have. It's this many. It's this many's worth, right? Oh, whew, we've got another one. Oh, no. Oh, no, this isn't made for me. This isn't made for me. I get it. Oh, what about this lad? I really hope it charges over USB, because if it doesn't, that'd just be maddening. I'm gonna nug. Put the kids to bed. I'm gonna nug. Alright, they can't handle this. Here we go. If you need power, I'm gonna lose it. Starting to lose it. Oh, I love me a good fire starter. Warms up the whole house. Oh, yeah, that's still got some grip. If all the lights turn off, you'll know what happened. Oh! Yeah, get in there! Oh, I can't believe that janky adapter worked. Is that saying it's got nearly a full battery? Dog water. Worse, Frank water. How do we arm you? Usually it's play. All these buttons are squishy. Look at that. Look at the action on that guy. Here we go. Boom. This means do something. Must learn German in 15 seconds. Surely something will look familiar. Oh, okay. Menu. Wow. Yep. I don't understand anything. I actually don't. I was hoping I could fake my way into this. Nothing at all. What if I unplug you? Okay, violent death. And? Oh. Oh, now it does nothing. Ooh, whoa, now we've really upset it. Oh, come on, mate. No. Did I lose what little I had? This video can't fail. I'm in really deep now. My investment is massive. I'm never getting that cut back. We watched a colossal nugget balk its last. Well, I gotta get my investment back, so let's look inside of this thing. We're gonna see something, dang it. Gosh, so many screws. It's like an M&M, only the outer area is metal and the inside is very soft, cheap-feeling plastic. Wow, there she really is. Gosh, I wish I could see it far up. This isn't rubber, this is just hard plastic. Yeah, iPod's rubber mounted. Well, that was a good waste of 5 minutes. Oh, that one's stripped, good. Well, we can have some fun at least. We do have a victim for the Maraca Cracker 9000. Just literally hooked up to like the amplifier they use in a supermarket. And if that doesn't sound hardcore, supermarkets have many speakers. All of the power concentrated into one output. This thing scares the heck out of me. Let's see what happens. Oh, rub the fingers. Nice, crunchy. Yes. Oh, no, there's smoke and heat's bad. Whoa! Yes! Wow! That's the most smoke I've ever seen out of a set of headphones. Oh, get me out of here. Disarm. Would you believe there's plans to make the Maraca Cracker even stronger? You heard me. Well, look, I'm sorry I couldn't get this fire up. We literally saw it gasp its last breath. Is that not enough for you people? You saw its soul leave its body. No, wait, you saw this thing's soul leave its body. Wow, that was so much smoke. And oi, I smashed a cup for yous. I'll never get that back. So, thanks for watching. Cheers, mate. Thanks, floaties. As extra vid says, Frank said, well, I'll see yous all next time. Frank's doing it backwards. Frank, you're meant to be in the house, looking outwards. As long as Frank is happy. Microphones. If you want to talk about the daddy of microphones, where since the day it came out, it is still the industry standard, mate, the Shure SM57. If it's good enough for the president, it's good enough for you. And honestly, if you ask a kid to draw a microphone, they're gonna draw an SM58. This is like the classic looking microphone. But funny enough, these two are basically the same thing. Look, you take this guy off. Huh? All this is a pop filter. Otherwise you get lots of plosives like tit tit pet pet sort of stuff. But it's just interesting how something in the 60s can still be the industry standard. And the thing about professional equipment is it do be stinking expensive. I mean, actually, these are incredible value for what they can pull off. So this is my near new SM58. I got it for the drum stream because look, I wanted a switch so I can talk and then play cymbals and then talk without blowing your heads off. Well, on the topic of expense, a way to get professional equipment cheap is to go used, and I need to introduce a microphone. Yeah, this one is heavily used. It's got no paint left. This one was actually handed down to me. I think it was a school. Like, they owned it for like decades and they repaired it so many times because look at that. You can get in there and everything, but I think they got a grant where they could finally upgrade all their equipment, and they were sick of repairing this and it was doomed for the bin. I picked it up. I fix it up, but I've wondered, does it sound worse after many years of being absolutely thrashed? I want to up my audio quality for my game content. Yes, I do game content. I do streams. I do all of that. And the room that I do it in is a nightmare. And no matter what microphone I use, I'm never happy with it. So I need to get the industry go-getter. It's one of these. This is a Shure SM7B. Nearly every big hitter in the podcast space is using one of these. And these came out in the early 70s. It was basically unchanged till 99, where they did the A variant and then the B variant in 2001 with the bigger windscreen here for loud, annoying people like me. And it's basically one of these on steroids. It's still all the same kind of stuff. Watch this. And there you go, there's the actual microphone in there. There's some switches and things, doesn't matter. I love how it mounts on the stands, it's just genius. And this one is brand spanking new, and here at Oz, mate, these can set you back nearly 900 stinking bucks. No interface to plug them into, nothing else, just the mic. You get two socks at least, one for screaming louder. But I gotta say, like, sure, check in with your factory. These stink so bad. Oh, these have been airing out for a while, and they just absolutely stink. How dare you make something smell this bad that I have to put my face up against? But I'm looking for a used one of these. Something of this kind of quality that I can compare against to see, do used microphones sound worse over time? I found it in Cashies, mate. Yeah! That's half price, and this is how it arrived. Look at the dents in it. I don't know if this happened in shipping, but it was literally just wrapped in bubble wrap and thrown into the post like a pet rock. Unbelievable. No pop filter on it, no windscreen, nothing. This is all I got. But it is time to listen to them all, mate, right? We're gonna go new, old, new, old. And thankfully, this guy can just pop right off. Look at that. Because honestly, if this is still good, this is gonna be an absolute bargain.
Saw this one time, mate, like I was pretty desperate for some money, that, as always, and like I heard you can make a lot of money with like Fortnite, And like, I don't know what it is, mate, but like on like a little bit of reading, and just actually I didn't do any reading, I figured it was gonna be challenging, but totally worth the grind, mate. So like, mate, I'm getting all the equipment together so I can be competitive this Fortnite thing, hey? And gosh, mate, it's so expensive, mate. Like, I'm in thousands of dollars, mate, just to get a rig together to catch up with everyone else. Like, I'd really better win this one, mate, because I'm currently in debt to a lot of bad people and it's not looking good. So, like, mate, fast forward like a few weeks, hey, and it's like time for the tournament, hey, and like I'm getting set up here, and let's just say, mate, I'm feeling pretty stinking confident, mate. No one brought nearly as many cans of beans as I did, mate. And no one's brought such a good sleeping bag as me, mate. Like, I'm so prepped for this. No one's even prepped for nothing, mate. So, like, mate, it turns out I've completely misunderstood, like, the task at hand, mate. It turns out Fortnite is a game. That's what the game's called, mate. Whereas I thought it was, like, just camping outside of your house for a fortnight. That's why I thought it was going to be tough, mate, you know, like not having full strength Wi-Fi, you know. But no, mate, it's actually a game that you actually got to learn how to play and be good at. And I haven't done any of that. But then, like, I just intimidated all the other players to, like, let me win because I was bigger than him. And then I won, actually, and they gave me all the money. I'm going to jail.
They're all the same. There's no difference. There's no difference at all. This thing's had the snot kicked out of it, and it sounds just as good as a brand newie. And oh, what a win. What a win getting one of these for half price. That's stunning. Oh, they're all going to be put to use. These are legendary mics. And the best bit, look, that one can have that Windsor. And this one can have that one. I'll use this in my gaming thing, because I like to scream in that. Oh, two of them, yes! Well, you know what? In a way, this is more of an advertisement for the new ones. Because it's like, look what you can put them through, and they will still deliver like a brand new thing. I can turn up to any gig in the world with this absolute nugget of a microphone, and no one would know the difference. No one would be able to tell. If that ain't an endorsement for just get the good thing once and be happy, and, you know, seeing the roughhousing that this one got, I am so confident in this one. So if you know you're going to be doing a bunch of audio recordings or even instrument recordings and you don't know what to get, my SM57s and 58s, they're just legendary. My drum stream is covered in these, and I yell through this very mic, this very one right here. And then it's down to having a good sound engineer who can fix it later. That's actually where the magic is. And mate, that's it. Shoes, thanks, my floaties, heaps of extra vids there, mate. Although for extra vids, mate, got my gaming thing, my car thing, my drum thing. There's so many things, mate. Hey, jump into Floaty, mate. You can catch me streams. Frank's even got a channel. And mate, I'll see you all next time. Mate, she's time for a dip. Oh, my precious nugget dip. I love doing this. What is this, mate? It's a bag of the worst MP3 players I could find, bought in big bulk lots. And to discover two things, mate. Number one, does it work? And number two, does it still have someone's hilarious playlist on it? Give me them nugs. First ones of the year. Ah, yuck! It's what the gloves are for. Oh, it always turns into this. Oh, this rubberized coating always turns into crap. Acoustic. Oh, I think that's where I met the Pook cells. Was in some sort of acoustic crap. Oh, it's got a camera. Oh, now we really hope it turns on. What does it use? Mini USB. Of course it's mini USB. The peak of all high tech comes out of this, mate. I'm a nut nug. Look out. I'm a nut nug. Here we go.
Whoa! I was this close to giving up on it. This close, and I'm still ready to give up on it. It's so good looking. Oh, yes! Get on the computer! Untitled 1. That's not a fun name. Is there any music on it? Oh, Rolling in the Deep. When did this go? At 2011. That's exactly when this was all the rage. Moves like Jagger, pumped up kicks, and the way that they're numbered up to 40, I'm guessing that this was probably a compilation of some kind. This one's called Nothing.mp3. Are there any pictures? What about recordings? Whoa! No, wait, I bet you it's a radio or something.
I gotta say what is on my mind. Otherwise I'll kill you. I like you, girl.
Yeah! That's fantastic! I love it. Stop, hang on. Oh my gosh, it's some cute kids singing along. What else you got? Is this our top hits? Yeah! Mate, that one's a duo. You hear that? Any videos? None. Wow, it's just lots of recordings. I know the best way to smell these recordings. Yeah, instantly turns off. That's fine, mate. Yeah. No, it's a battery pack, you idiot. Wow, what? Any USB connection? You go, duh, that's a computer. Duh. No, let me use you. Don't. Thank you. Good. Oh, this thing's so nice.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
Nice to smell you again.
Auxiliary mode.
Shortest aux cable and get. Why? Why did it boot loop? What? Oh, that one's. Okay. That's good. Thank you. Stop now. Stop it. Oh, it was a mistake having that on max volume. Well, just need to add my own recording, I guess.
So like this one time, mate, I put together a flying machine so I could leave this planet, and like the hardest part was trying to get all the ducks together to make it work. I mean, the schematic says that 3 ducks is enough to leave the planet, hey, and I've found 4 ducks, mate, so like, I'm over capacity. But actually, like, the hardest part, mate, is just, like, I mean, apart from getting the little harnesses on them, mate, is, like, actually being fair with work cover and whatnot, eh? So I don't know when the duck holidays are, mate, because no one speaks duck, and, like, you know, I've tried talking with it, you know, we can't begin business, mate, until, like, it's fair for the ducks, you know?
Wow, what an amazing nugget to start with. That's a rip snorter. I mean, that's so funny. I never, ever have any recordings on these other than butt dials, basically. Mate, they had that kid's top hits on there. Amazing. Can't wait to hear them on Spotify. Mate, we've been here before, you know, where the First Nugget's incredible. We think it's just going to keep being like this. Wow, this isn't very fun looking. What is it? I don't even know what this is. It doesn't say it anywhere. Well, it's USB, so it's easy. Does it do it? Oh, it does have a screen. It's got a snazzy light show. Wow. Hey, actually, everything's flashing white. Walkman? No, this can't be a Sony thing. What is this? Someone's found a new high-tech version of MP3. The MP3 2? Oh, no. That's not in English. 2012. What? Okay, I've hit the gold mine. This is fantastic. Pinocchio. Okay, it actually sounds like it was recorded off the TV. That's a good one, thank you. Everything's content matched, but it sounds dark and brooding. All of this is like classical kind of stuff. Record. We got 2. Come on, give us a winner. Ah, it's a stupid butt dial. See, that's normal. What's this one? Yeah, another butt dial. Every time there's a recording, that's how it be. Gosh, we're so spoiled with the last one. Oh, this thing let me play with it? It's yelling at me. Is it German? I don't know. Is this a Walkman? Nah, that feels too crappy to be a Walkman. Well, now I've got to try and get into it so I can make a recording. I mean, talk about a battery upgrade here, huh? It is a Walkman! Hang on! No way! It's a Walkman! Oh, yes! Can I record? Hold. No. Yeah, no, wait. Voice, yes. Play record data, delete. Or how about record data? This UI is garbolium. Oi, where'd you go? Oi, this poor MP3 player is so tired. It just wants to die. Come on, buddy. I believe in you, mate. This is the last time you'll ever have to do any of this crap again. No, I want to record new. Oh, I'm an idiot. There's a button for it. Record voice. Yes. No. It literally can't do it. It can't. The battery cannot sustain a recording. That's so sad. Rest in peace, sweet Nug. Okay, that did the most damage to the iPad yet. Oh my. That doesn't come out, by the way. It did work! It did work. I couldn't get a voice on it, but it did work, mate. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Oh, yes. That's a bootleg iPod. That's a beauty. Wow. They didn't even bother to peel off the sticky bits on it. Like, it was that cherished. It's got a 30-pin. That's heaps epic. My brand new Nug. We wonder why no one bought this. Oh, Struth, mate. We're going to have to use an actual iPod cable. See if this works. Oh, it is 30-pin. Come on, what do you got for me? That's what my computer looks like, yes. Are you going to hook up to it? Where's the cord going? It's plugged into nothing. Where's the mouse? Is that the mouse? Untitled 1. Are all these owned by the same person? IBSmanagement.mp3. It's hypnotherapy. It's got hypnotherapy on it. Zen Music for Balance, CD 1 and 2. Can I use it not plugged into a computer? Yes! I've actually opened one of these before, and it's like, to get one of these with a bootleg crap-looking, of course left and right's up and down, a bootleg crap-looking version of the iPod OS is just kind of special. They never go this far. Never. Are there actually videos? Empty disk. Oh, can I record? Please? Please? Come on! I was halfway through recording, and it just said saving, and then, it's done this. No. Oh, we're back? Oh, we're gonna have another go? Can you believe this is terrible and someone didn't want it? No, it won't. It just won't, mate. Pretty cool that it worked on the 30-pin, though. Until the gridding, that was. I mean, all things considered, this is actually an amazing Nugget Dip. This is going stunning. I've seen so many of these. Agbatech is of course it's an Agbatech. Whoa, a different logo. Wow. We're seeing like different variations of these in the bag. Looks like this has been in some kid's pencil case or something. Like, maybe that's where their name was and they scribbled it out. I don't know. I mean, I'd expect a kid to get an MP3 player like this because I had an MP3 player like this when I was a kid. It's blue dabba-dee-dabba-day. It feels like nothing. Oh, micro USB. I'm in that Nug. I'm in that Nug. Ooh. I'm in that Nug. Oh, that's Agbatech quality for you. Huh? What? This looks really corrupted. Is this that Agbatech quality I was just harping on about? What the heck? What do you... I like how the screen bulges when you just press the buttons. Yeah? No? Oh. No. Now we've done it. Now we've really done it. We asked again, and that was one time too many. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, that's made out of winning materials. Look, the spicy pillow. Oh, now that's how Nugget Dips usually go. Now we're feeling it. And RCA. This one's especially sad because RCA used to basically run the entire world, especially with tech and whatnot. Their cameras went to the moon, like crazy tech company. They were so big that there was worries they were going to take over the planet. And no, they did not. Technology Connections does amazing videos covering this. I checked that out. Ooh, it takes a... Well, don't mind if I do. Wow, this thing's a really good nick. That makes me more nervous. Pearl? What? I am waiting. Why does it say Pearl? Wow, it's the same crappy screen that nearly every bootleg knockoff piece of rubbish has had. Come on. You're an MP3 player, not a server system. Really? Like, you got to get all your RAM in order, do you? What have you got? Yeah, music. Yeah. Oh, no. This is so booked. Just play all of them. Do you have anything? Arcade Fire. Oh, wow, there's 93-something songs. Modest Mouse. All right, we got to plug it in. It's got the deployable, stumpy-looking USB thing. Does this stick out enough? Yep. Pearl. Right, okay. 2009. What? Voice record. Voice. Oh. It's official. I can't figure out how to record on this thing. It literally makes no freaking sense. It's why no one bought these. Everyone bought an iPod. Oh, I know something I forgot to do. I gotta do the video. I gotta do a video. Get out. Get back. Get back. Record. That's it. Oh, that's it. Don't die on me. Oh, that's it. Oh, what? Uh-oh. No. No, beloved camera, wait. Don't you dare. You've been the best nugget yet. It's thinking. It's struggling. You gonna do it or what? Huh? Oh, wow. No, and that just does it. I can't even smell the cat. I take it back. Whoa! It just took the hit! Unbelievable! No! Oh no, it lies. I did crack the screen. It did balk it. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's the beauty of the Nugget Dip, mate, because even when it's really, really good, it's still technically really, really, really bad. It's why people threw these things out. They didn't want them. You know, they're just not great. They weren't even good when they were new. Well, mate, thanks so much for hanging out. You know, cheers to me floaties, right? You know, good. It's like vlogs and stuff there if you want to suss it out. And you know what, mate? You know, I'll see you all next time.
Where did you come from? I didn't invite you here. I mean, I did weeks ago, but you didn't show up. You can't just show up now, Frank, after weeks. That's my couch, Frank. You can't lick it. Stop licking it, Frank. No, don't lick it. Very angry.
It's this one. This is the worst one. This is a machine so bad that it would poison the well and lead to some of the worst MacBook Pros to ever come out that us professionals had to tolerate. What even is this thing, mate? This is a 12-inch MacBook. Not Pro, not Air, MacBook. I can't believe this freak is nearly 10 years old now, but my Apple at the time was going nuts with just figuring out just how thin can you make something, even if it made it worse. Look at that right there. There's your clue, mate. A single USB-C port. And this was Apple's first USB-C thing. They were shoving it down our throats a long time ago. That's why it's all the more offensive it took them this long to put it on the iPhone. And I actually think this is one of the best looking laptops they ever came out with. This guy, with its crazy cramped keyboard and I love how they stuffed it all in there. Little bezels are just so good. When you open it up, mate, you get a real vibe on how thin this is. Look at the headphone jack barely hanging in there. See, everyone, it does still fit. And it has a retina screen. And the MacBook Air didn't have a retina screen at this point. This was oh wow. Retina screen's a marketing term. It's just the pixel density when you're at a certain distance away from it that you can't smell the pixels. It looks great. And to this day, it still looks great. The refresh rate's pretty low, compared. But yeah, it still looks great. I don't know why, I just like the speaker there. I like that. Engineered to be so incredibly lightweight. Has the next gen ports. This still works perfectly today. I mean, heck, it's thinner than an iPad today. And it's completely fanless. This is the laptop dream come true. Well, let me discuss the concessions they made to pull this off at this time. Mate, this is actually a 2016, alright? And mate, she is top of the line. Look out, mate. She's got a Core M7. So powerful. Oh, with its dual cores.
Poor mate, we gotta have a quick spin of it, don't we, Frank? You coming to smell it? It's over here. Frank, it's that way. No, go that way. No, Frank, stop coming. No, Frank, she really likes phones. Oh, this keyboard. So the fun thing is, mate, you can just find out how much power all these computers make. Stinking Geekbench. Quasi-cromulent experience here. See, even Frank's watching now. Stinking multi-core. This is fun. We get to scroll all the way down and look for this guy. Oh, the numbers are getting smaller. Jeez, we're still going. Oh, we're still in the MacBook Pros. What? How much lower is it than this? Yeah, okay, yeah, we're still going down. Still get to Frank, what? You're sneaking up on my phone. Oh no, oh wow. I knew this was slow, but like, where's mine? Okay, 2016 M7. Oh no. I know, Frank, you're in disgust. It's not much power, is it? Don't lick the computer, Frank. Don't. Disobedience. Like, for comparison, what about like the current MacBook Air you can get from like the JB Hi-Fi? Alright, the numbers are getting much bigger. Oh my goodness, there it is. Frankie! There it is. 9,600! That's for a new MacBook Air, isn't it, Frankie? Frank, oh no, Frank's gonna claim the laptop for herself now.
One USB-C port, pretty stinking annoying. And it introduced us to this dongle. I think this is my original one. I've had this for quite some time. But, oh yeah, and there you go. You get, charging, HUD-me, and USB. It's chunky because there's actually guts in it that make it work good. I mean, this is actually a pretty good dongle. But this really did annoy people. People were not used to having a dongle up. Now it's so normal. Like, this was like the first dongle book, mate. Because you had to. There was no other way. But that wasn't the big killer for this nugget. No. Mate. This keyboard. Oh, these butterfly keyboards. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they fit a mechanical keyboard inside of this chassis, which is incredible. And yes, it is better than using a touchscreen or like weird little flat nothings, but this is honestly not that far away. It has nearly no tactile feedback. Chungus McDungus. The Barimi Skringus. Why is that auto... No! Chungus! What? I've actually gone in and said, don't auto... Look, correct spelling automatically. It's checked off. Gosh. Chungus McDungus did the Bimmy Skringus on the Tamari waves. Oh, you gotta love intrusive software. It's so modern. That's how you know Apple's still updating this guy. God, they nail it. If you just trust that you have pressed the right keys, it tends to work just fine. Except for the times that it doesn't. A lot of common issues were that it would press the same key several times or just get stuck due to belly button lint and other debris getting in there. I stink and loathe it. You can use it and it can work and it is technically amazing given, how tiny it is. But I think it feels awful. It feels like absolute junk. Seriously, like the keyboards they give for iPads, way better. And apart from feeling terrible, mate, they were so unreliable. They're so complicated to do this job, which is just to be tiny. That's the only thing they're good at. They gum up heaps, and the same keyboards they put on the MacBook Pros, and same with like only having USB-C ports. That was it. Like they just went all in on USB-C. Again, why it was so annoying why Apple took so long to put it on the iPhone. I got an inheritance from my granddad, which I invested on a crazy MacBook at the time, to hopefully make this content-making dream work out. Seems like it worked out on your granddad, but I went through so many of those touch-bar MacBooks, from bad keyboards to bad speakers, the USB-C ports not working, weird clicks in the hinges. They were junk. They were absolute junk because they were trying to be incredibly thin, and it's just, dependence on USB-C. Basically, the DNA of this awful machine poisoned all of them. They all got these awful keyboards. They all had this dependency on USB-C. Well, clearly, this is used, as you can see, and the fun thing about used things is you can learn about, who the stink bought this. Someone bought a top-of-the-range 12-inch MacBook. What kind of idiot would get this machine? Me. This is mine. Mate, around this time, I lived out of my motorbike such a big motorbike guy. Traffic's gone out the window nowadays, and it just doesn't feel worth it. But I had my absolute wreck beater of an old Harley bagger. I love old baggers. 300,000 kilometers on that baby. Nearly always falling apart, and it was me and my Harley, mate. We were tight team, that and me. I did gigs on that thing, and I was looking for just the most uber thin laptop you could get, and I was doing a lot of teaching where it was like audio, PDFs, airdropping things to kids' iPads, and this thing was perfect. This thing is so lightweight, and it's one finger lift up. You could balance it, oh, you can't see. You could balance it on your hand like this and walk around and use it. Literally, just walk around and be able to type and work the mouse and everything, doing spreadsheets, sharing PDFs, workbook exercises, and being able to pace around the room while students are practicing and be able to make notes and beam stuff to them. You can just chuck it on a music stand, boom, and it won't go anywhere. Music stands only hold paper, not a full weight work machine. So it's such a casual looking device, but really, this is almost in the same category as hardcore gaming laptops. That's all glory for performance that can fit in a backpack. You're taking a whole desktop system to something you can wear on your backpack and potentially get through airport security. This is a hardcore device where lightness is first. iPad OS is still a bit of a mess, to be honest, and this guy, with its full fat Mac OS, so handy. Having access to Logic Pro and full fat desktop software, this thing was super neat and very, very slow.
So yeah, it's crazy light and the screen's decent and all that, but really the keyboard stinks. the performance is pretty crap as well. I mean, I was browsing the internet earlier, mate, she's all good. And Frank, you're indifferent to it, aren't you?
But it's funny how sometimes you gotta go through the worst things ever to get the best things. This is my M1 MacBook Pro. I'm still using it. I haven't upgraded it. I give my machines a licking. We all voice our complaints during the really bad days, and look at this. We got MagSafe back, we got HoodMe back, and SD cards as well. Apple even made these thicker. They're a chunkier machine. The keyboards don't suck. Even the current MacBook Air. Look at that, mate. She's got the MagSafe and all that. Thank you, original Nugbook, for being so terrible that we made changes so we'd never have to put up with you again. And that's it. Thanks for watching, mate. Cheers me flows for supporting me. Extra vids over there. Or if you want to get a plushie one grit, that's happening at the moment. And mate, I'll see you all next time.
What if I close it, Frank? Right, okay. No, she never was looking at the MacBook. Frank's cooked.
Oi, Apple, mate. Don't need your visions, mate. Sony's got me all sorted, hey. Apple, mate, you're late to the party. This sucker came out in 1998. What were you doing in 98? You're more likely not born, from what I've been reading. They even had older ones from 1996. And I gotta tell you, GLASSTRON. That is such a good name. And so it's PlayStation and Walkman. So why can't they name their headphones properly? These still look rad today. These look incredible, and even better, dingus buds that cannot be changed. You are stuck with these dirty buds. If they ever explode, it's game over. So being from 1998, they're clearly not going to be VR. Back in the 90s, mate, this is what high-end graphics look like. Yeah, those are real skeletons. Let me get the box. It's got more clues. Yeah. That's a cool looking box. GLASSTRON. Oh wait, there's the typical catchy Sony name, the PLM A35, and right next to it, personal LCD monitor. That's right, it's TV for your eyeballs. In 98, that's radical. That's all I ever wanted. I don't think our family got a flat screen telly into the mid-thousands. This was still CRT days. Oh, made in Japan. Those were the days. And French. It's smelling like Tim Hortons in here. Look, mate, it's just like the Vision Pros. You got the goggles and a pocket weight. And I swear that this was brand new. I had to pull all the twisty ties and everything off of this. I thought this guy was smiling, but no, he's kind of frowning with those dark, soulless eyes. Oh, we better read this. Traffic safety tips. Do not use your unit while operating a motor. Are you kidding me? You can't even see through this. It's not even like the degeneracy of using the Apple one while driving. You can technically see through that. Oh, it even still smells new. I love this. Old school TVs. Yeah, they'll just pop and snap randomly every now and then. So, mate, I don't need the Apple Visions because these absolutely fit into my life far, far better. Because, mate, you can plug in a VHS player. You could watch Babe Pig in the City
on your GLASSTRON. Can you do that on the Apple Visions? No. Look, it's got this transfer box and this actually amazing feeling cable. It is depressing to go back to old nuggets to laugh at them and realize that they're actually built way better than modern stuff. Like seriously, the charging cable that came my Smaznug flip-flop here feels like a bootleg. But look at that. And you use these to link it all together. And like, these are metal. Everything feels good. Things used to be made out of stuff. And I gotta try these out. I have no idea if this works or anything. This has been sitting in my hoard for some time, waiting for this special day. And sure, I could watch Aladdin Return of Jafar, that one that went straight to VHS. But mate, if I wanted to be the absolute coolest kid at school, not only rocking GLASSTRONs, any of yous who had these as Christmas present, I'm so freaking jealous. But mate, to top it off, we're plugging in a Dreamcast. Yeah, let's wire up the Dreamcast. Let's dream together. The controller where the cable comes out the bottom. Don't mind me. Just got to put in my VMU. There we go. Oh, the spaghetti's getting out of control. This isn't janky. This is how it's meant to be. All right, power supply in and step down converter because 120 volts. Do we see good? Oh, yes. Oh, come on. Come on. All right, let's start up a dream. Here we go. Oh, I see something. I know you guys can't. We'll work out filming in a bit. There's no video signal though. Oh, okay, good. It woke up. There's no video signal yet. It's showing something. Uh-oh. I know my Dreamcast's good. I mean, you gotta try the coolest game there is, right? You know, maybe it needs a game in there, mate. Then she'll fire up. Why not? Why no video? Battery? What? Does that take like a camcorder battery? Oh gosh, it just turned on. Oh, hang on. Can you? You can see. It's on. Oh no, how are we gonna work out filming? Oh wow, the earbuds are screeching at me. Literally screeching at me. Oh good, the VMU. I can prove to you that I'm actually seeing what I'm doing. Okay, number one, it looks incredible. And number two, look, I just did a double kickflip. See, that I got the points. Ready? I'm going to purposely bail. Oh, no. Darn. Right, I'm going to get up. Right, I'm going to do another trick. See, proof. Proof that I can see. Oh, gosh. How are you guys going to see? I mean, the way that you adjust it is you slide it up and down your nose. I have it right at the back. It kind of gets heavy sitting there. But it actually looks great. Considering... this is actually way better than I thought it was going to be. This is it. Zip ties. Zip ties. Okay, oh, these are a bit too short, but it's okay. You can join them together. You make like a team, right? Undefeatable team. This works. We'll be in gaming Valhalla. Oh, yeah, come on. Stay, dang it. So close. So close. Oh, that is so tolerable. That is so tall. I can't believe that. Let's go. Yeah, we're doing it. I can prove that it works. Oh, it's getting dark around it. Yeah, sick, mate, sick. Oh, I got to do a 900, don't I? Get up there, Tony. Go, Tony. That's it, Tony. It's hard to see, Tony. Come on. Yeah, I got it. Such a good game. I had it on 64. The Dreamcast version's better. Can I improve this or am I being greedy? Am I being greedy? I'm being greedy. Oh, have I made it worse? Oh, no. My greed. Oh, the old OS. Oh, I'm getting all doughy and sad now. This is probably, like, the coolest game on the Dreamcast, I reckon. I mean, it like, costs the most to try and get. I'm glad I got my copy, like, 13, 14 years ago. Man, this game still looks great today. I suck at it. I'm never good at fighting games. So many combos to learn. Zangief, is that who I am? He's just a really big man. What? Why is the Hulk the wrong color? Why? Ew, it's like tanned Hulk. They unhulked the Hulk. Where's my shrunk green? Something about this not meant to be zip tied to a phone. NBA 2K1. Not EA, it's Sega Sports. Reggie, you dunked it, mate. Yeah, looking good. Do it! Wow, mate! Wow, yeah, fist bump. Now this is a classic. This is Dreamcasting, mate. Show us the boy. Yep, Sonic Adventure. Oh, he's so lifelike. It's like he's really there. Oh, wow, look at this bustling city.
vibrant NPCs everywhere. It's like I'm there. I mean, this was big business back in 98, mate. I mean, like, people were still buying PS1 and N64. This was incredible. Look at those facial animations. Hey, 007 didn't even have any. Yeah, looking good. Oh, I'm the guy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I actually don't know how to play. God, dingus. Try and look through the stupid view. Stop it. Stop it. Wait, did I get him? Get the rings, Sonic. They're your lifeblood. They keep you alive. And it's not explained why in any way. That's right. Hit the waterman. Get the waterman. Yep. Good game. This game slams Jet Grind Radio. I had Jet Set Radio Future on the Xbox, which I think is better. But this is a classic, and I think it's meant to come back, actually. Yeah, this game reeks of style. Still looks good today. It's roller skating, painting, graffiti, tag, gang, whatever thing. And it's very, very good, but the game's so big that within 15 minutes we'd barely get started. Oh, let's clean up after our gaming session, huh? Wow. I was kind of expecting it to be a bit of a meme machine and just, kind of not hang out at all and not really be all that useful. This was awesome. I could totally sit in the lounge room and play Dreamcast down this thing. No worries. It'd probably get heavy on the bridge of the nose, but it's fine. Yes, it's quite pixely, but yeah, it is like a 50-something inch TV in front of you. This would have just been the coolest thing to have. The fact that it's still making me giggle today, and I've got PSVR 2 now, like, it's still very confident. Oh, and I love that I can just plug VCRs and other rubbish into it. So there you go, Apple. Stick that up here. Don't need your Vision Pro, mate. But that's if you're only like me and all you want to do is watch VHS tapes and play Dreamcast all day. You don't want that life? Well, thanks so much for watching. Shoot, thanks to me floaties, mate. You can go over there and chuck in and support me. There's extra things like vlogs. Frank's there. And so thanks so much, mate. I'll see you all next time.
Get up close to the Franklin. Frank, that's too close. It's blurry. Frank, I'm gonna back up. No, Frank. No, I'm gonna back. No, stop moving, Frank. Frank, I'm trying to back up. Frank, stop it. Frank, no, I'm trying to back up. Frank, why do you like phones so much? Frank, look, you've chased me out of your building.
Sony make headphones. I think these are from the 60s. It's just proof that they've been at it for a little while now. I mean, the MDR 7506s, these are classics. These from like the 90s. They're still making them today, and you'll be blown away how many YouTubers and professionals and whoever's are still using this because they're good. They don't come with these amazing teal pads. I put these on there. And now announcing the Sony PlayStation Pulse Elites. That's quite cheap, actually. That's Aussie dollars. Aussie dollars aren't worth anything. Yep, wireless gaming headset for your McDonkus PlayStation. Although that said, they are just Bluetooth headphones. Look, PS5, PC, Mac, mobile, for, poor, pair, food, para, vor, they be zany looking, and you know what? I'd rather zany than boring. Oh my, magnetic planar drivers. Well, the drivers are actually the speakers inside of the headphones, right? And like a lot of headphones and whatnot are dynamic drivers. Imagine like your home hi-fi speakers, your car speakers. A lot of headphones are these, whereas these are planar magnetics. Like a set of orders these, where it's like this really thin piece of plastic with the traces drawn directly onto it, and it's just really, really super sensitive. I mean, the thing is, if you want a huge stinky bass, dynamics do it. That's why subwoofers are dynamics. You see like a big concert, they're all dynamics. But the thing about speakers, for the most part, it's one piece of plastic making all the sound. So the low notes are really big like this, and the high notes are really small. But to cut a tangent short, the way like speakers work is that it's making the bass notes and doing the high notes in between them. It's crazy. And it's kind of like a spring. Like the speaker takes a while to get back to nothing, and that's where I feel magnetic planars are amazing. They stop really quickly, and so it makes them sound so, crisp and lovely. Ta-da! I don't hate the design, although it is quite plasticky feeling, like... But yeah, it fits in really good with the whole swoopy PS5 looking thing. But it does have some neat features. So that little port there, that's so you can have a charging hanger. So when you hang it, you charge it. That is fantastic. It's like an AKG with the adjustable band here. And I like how it kind of just follows the contours of the headphone. It's neat. They are super adjustable, so they do fit on the head good. And look at this. Swing! hidden microphone. That is stinking nice. And look, it's all bendy and stuff, mate, and it just slips away. So it's funny, I brought up Audizy, and it turns out Sony has bought Audizy. And it makes me weep for Audizy because I've never seen a company benefit from being like grabbed up by a giant conglomerate. Usually all the cool tech flows upwards to keep for the mother brand. Well, I guess we get cheap playing our headphones, but oh, poor Audizy. Now, I thought these were going to be uber bassy, and they're not. Actually, they're very, very balanced, which is a really good thing because, like, you know, games encompass everything now. Like, so many gaming headsets emphasis low to mid bass, right? That's where, like, gunfire and kick drum is, so everything feels thumpy and big. When you punch someone, it goes and you feel it. This is just really natural, kind of. It's got some embiggening, don't get me wrong, they're still content headphones, and that's what you want from content headphones. You want a little bit of embellishing. People complaining that they have no bass, but whereas actually this is more in line with what reference headphones actually sound like. And I think that's a really, really good thing because then they EQ better. So if you want to add bass, you can just do it. If you want to take the highs out, you can just do it. If headphones already have stonk loads of bass, it's really hard to pull out and it's hard to dial in. So with all the settings and things that modern headphones are supplying, you know, nice Sony, I dig it. The soundstage, you know, which is how like big and 3D it feels, isn't like a set of open backs. You know, these are closed backs and your ear sits right up against the driver. I don't know if you can see that in there, but they are actually angled as well. Like it's, yeah, they're kind of plasticky feeling, but there is thought in it. For me, the mark of like enough sub bass is listening to Daft Punk's Doing It Right. If you can hear that big ultra low boom on the things like the third chord, that's enough for me. And these can do it. Well, mate, it's time to have a listen to them, and headsets are fun because, you know, we do get to test the microphone in a bit, so hang out for that. We got to smell them against the Herdo 600's Bowlmate Seni, and we got to put them on the freakish ears on a stand. So yeah, sounds a little bit more sparkly, like there's more top-end stuff, which would be good for ambience and like outdoor environments and whatnot. You know, hearing of footsteps, like feet on gravel stuff. But on the head, it's totally different. I mean, you know, the freakish ears are just kind of like a point of reference. It's not exactly how it sounds in real life. Go on, mate, we've got to have a quick smell of the microphone. That's a big part of this. Like, you know, touts having a better mic and all this sort of whatever, you know, so people don't hate you when you're online gaming. So I definitely got to be playing some sort of game when I do this test. But to compare against it, mate, it's just the microphone in my iPhone.
Saw it this one time, mate, and what this big Vegemite fan hate. People would tell me that, like, Marmite's better, and it, like, really got me offended, mate. I got, like, real worked up about it. So I decided to head down to the local pub, mate, and give everyone a piece of me mind. I hope it doesn't descend into madness, but I will stand me ground.
Oi, mate, I told you, Vegemite's better than Marmite. Take it. Get out of here. What you want? What you like Marmite too, do you? Mate, I'll slap you, do it. Mate, that's what you get. Yeah, mate. This is what you get for liking Marmite, mate. It's in Vegemite Town. What is that, Easter egg? Oh, my wrists! What's wrong with my wrists? Oh, I died! That's me dying! Oi! You Marmite lover, I'm gonna get you! Like, just because we're on an airplane, mate, doesn't mean I'm not gonna spread the word about Vegemite. Hey, you Marmite people are stinking everywhere, mate. Yeah, like, why are you helping? You should like Vegemite too. Wait, who wore that stance? He's running! I'm gonna get... This is what you get freaking like a... friggin' Marmite, mate! Yeah! 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 Mate, I'm losing! There's a drum kit here! Hang on, I have to play this! Let me play it! Let me play it! Leave me alone, I'm trying to play the drums, mate! Leave me alone, I'm trying to play the drum! Get out of here, I'm going to pick up the drum, mate! Oh, mate, this is what it's... If everyone just liked Vegemite, we wouldn't be here! Oh, jeez, I can't get the drums! Get out of my way! Get it! Yeah!
This microphone's garbage. Sony! This is crap! It's so boxy sound and peeking out. Gosh, what do you think kids do in games? Like, they scream and yell, and this thing's peeking out like mad. Oh, what a shame, because, I mean, it's got all the right ports. I mean, that said, the volume adjustment on this is in way too big chunks. It's like, dunk, 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 which is pretty annoying. But then, at the same time... they're kind of cheap. Actually, they're very cheap for what they are and how they sound and like how they work. Like a cool thing is, you know, it gives you this little dongleless do, which is actually turning into my favorite way to use Bluetooth. I freaking hate Bluetooth, drives me nuts. But when you give it a dongle, it's like obedient. It actually listens. It's just listening for this signal. And what you could do is plug this into your PlayStation and then also send music to it at the same time. So you could have your Spotify playlist going while you listen to your game stuff. That's really cool. That's a super neat feature. I can see a lot of people digging that. Just wish that the freaking microphone was better, because then these would just be peak indoor headphones. Wear them around the house and make stinking phone calls. Like, I've plumbed this into my iPhone with an adapter, like a USB-C dongle. Worked perfect. This is actually a really good little dongle. But then it's all about compared to price and the sound of them and what they do for the money. There you go. I mean, if the acquisition of Audeze, you know, wasn't disappointing, hey, at least we get cheap magnetic planars now, I suppose. Only time will tell how they hold up. But yeah, look, I do like the look of them. I like the sound of them, just not the sound of the microphone. Vegemite's better than Marmite. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to me floaties, mate, for supporting me. There's some extra videos up there. Frank's on there. And, mate, I'll see you all next time.
It's dark in Franken's room. Let's see what the Franken doing. Oh, hey, Frank. What's this? What's this, Franken? What's this? Frank? Frank? Oh, no, someone didn't put you on charge last night. Oh, Frank.
G'day, mate. How you going? So I had so much fun playing the VR to get the audio recording of the Pulse Elites, mate, which we are still listening to. They are that Xbox 360 levels of crunchy that just feels so pure, especially with graphics like this. It's lonely out here. What's this game? We're playing VR break stuff. Play at own risk. Wait, well, no.
Contestant, your goal is to deconstruct this office construction site. Throw objects.
What are you? Why, what's wrong with this? Someone would pay money for that telly. I'll try and break the things on top. No, the TV! Ugh, that's a bad one. No, that egg is bothering me. All I care about is getting that stinking egg. Shut up, you're gone. You're gone. I gotta get that egg. Mate, oh, that's it. Hang on. Lord, yes, okay. That egg is mine. Where is it? Oh, dingus. I still stink. A bale. Yes. No. That friggin' egg. No. That friggin' dead. There's a rocket chicken hiding in it. The greatest boss of all time. That's it. Come on. No. No, you idiot. No. Gotcha. Oh! Oh, these princes? I'm gonna... Oh! Who are you? Where'd you... Oh, this is like some horrible hallucination. No! What's happening? I dive bomb a cup on the monkey. What about an apple? Come on, that's right on! Oh! Yeah? Oh! Go! No! Whoa, watch it, mate. Go! Oh! Oh! So this one time, mate, I told everyone like I'm a superstar quarterback when actually I've never actually played footballs, mate. I mean, I think it's called hand egg because that's an egg. That's an egg, mate. Oh, I better not stink in front of the coach, mate. He's the one I lied to, said it was worth about $15 million a game. Look, I can just make myself higher. Excellent. Ah, now I'm telling you. Or do I want to be the Nugget Man? Yes! I'm gonna be the Nugget Man. Maximum throw power. Oh, man, I'm actually in the floor. Hey, mate, told you, I'm a super... Well, I'm a lord of hand egg, mate. This game's got something special about it. I'm liking it. Oh, now I'm the Nugget Man. Well, I'm down where the pupper is. This is excellent. Up, mate, I'm your new star quarterback. All right, let's just play the real game. I'm an absolute pro, mate. Nugget 46. Hut. Nugget. Yeah! God, no! Oh, you never want to be a Nugget Man quarterback. Nugget 46. Yeah, where'd the ball? Ah, someone take it. Uh-oh. Fourth down, mate. We should punt it. Well, I'm just going to throw it. That guy, get it. Oh, no. Oh, mate, everyone's going to figure out I'm just in this for the free water. No. All right. Go. Oh, no. That's the worst for a quarterback. This is so hard as a Nugget Man. You. Take it. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Come on. Yeah. Go, mate. Go. That's it. I spotted that. Oh, that's me. Oh, my gosh, mate. I can have that glass of water now. Ugh. Yes! Oh, my gosh, mate. I'm actually doing it. I'm actually doing it as a Nugget Man. I can't even see. These grass textures, mate. There's something else. Go! Oh, come on, we should rush it across. What do we... Why? You wouldn't even throw it, mate. You just push through. Touchdown! Hey! We're in the lead, mate. I dropped it. Oh, I dropped it. I butt fumbled it. Who's that mascot? Eat it. Oh, I don't like you. You're scary. Hey, I'm going to give him one right on his head. We can win the game and hit the mascot. Go. Yes! I'm going to have you. I don't think you're safe. God. Oh, so close. Uh-oh, my lead. I've got to stop harassing the stinking mascots till I'm through them. Yeah. Incomplete. Yeah, I got it. Oh, mate, yeah, mate, I'm the greatest, mate. And I'll see you in the car parks, mate. We're going to have a talk. So this one time, mate, I went down to the pub, hey, and then maybe I had too many Tim Tams, hey, and then when I woke up, I'm here, and I meet this guy. I don't like you. And who was this Apple Watch? It doesn't do much. I'm having an existential crisis here, mate, and you're just kind of hanging around like a bad smell. What? How is this safe? Mate, that's the worst bit of this. On the bartender inspect. Yes, I don't even know you. Got to do the freaking dishes, mate. Hang on. Why is his legs working? You don't. Oh no, that's actually a mixer. Oh, junk. Oh, this is complicated. Oh no, wrong friggin' fruit. Oh no, I'm fumbling with the fruit. You're gonna get mad in a minute. Hang on. Oh jeez, it's my first day, mate. Ew! Is that what that makes? What is that? Actually, that looks great. Can I have one? Everything's too. Ew! It's a bug man! What if I just pour it straight into a dirty glass? Look how much time we saved not washing the glasses. Why do I have to wash the glass? There you go. Awesome. It doesn't matter. No one cares. Oh, no. Oh, it's a mixer. Okay. All right. I don't know what this is. This could be pure poison for me. No! Old mate wants it extra cold. Uh-huh. Oh, that actually looks great. I'd have that. What if I give you a glass of this? Could we get that in there? You want a fancy mixer, but what about, look how robust this is, mate. You can't break this. Oh, it's in the table. It's here. I can't. Ew, what's this? What? Come on, a dirty cup with that guy on it? Everyone gets the same. Dirty cup squid party. Everyone gets dirty cup squid party. You only get 2. No, everyone gets the same thing. Maybe it's the cup. Maybe different. Yeah. Ooh, floor squids. Oh my goodness. You could have rockets. Come on, that was fun. That's $20 right there.
Seen this?
No, didn't you watch? I pulled it straight from this. Seems to be like people are offended by the dirty cup. Lean cup squid party. Uh-huh. There you go.
This isn't what I wanted.
No, but who cares? I shouldn't have served so many dirty cup squid parties. And like, I'm stuck here forever, mate, and I don't know I'm ever going to smell my own couch again. Nothing was achieved, but I could take off my hands and look, I can dangle them like this. It's like, you know, cheers me floaties. Thanks for nothing, Frank. You know, I'll smell us all next time.
Son of a grumble stink, mate. We're off to stinking Cashies again. And mate, I'm visiting some Cashies I haven't been to before. Like Port Adelaide, mate. Whoa, they got a big glass display out the front. Apparently it was full of musical instruments, but they keep selling them all. And then on the inside, a wetsuit lady. What a charming store display. I'm already having fun. I mean, this is very Port Adelaide. Like the big, like 1.5 litre, like, they're not steins, they're like cups. I mean, get alcohol poisoning for your favourite footy team. And of course, Port Adelaide, mate, they're gonna have the boxing gloves, right? That's how you get your line in at the Macca's. Mate, this is called a Pernetti Snack Sensation. And like, you lift it up, but it's just an oval and I don't get it. Oh, this Wish, Temu, bought off TV crap. It filters down into Cashies. Stop buying it. Don't hand it to Cashies. No one needs this crap. Poor mate, fully sick. I'm gonna do a kickflip, but I can't. But I'll slip and break my wrist for you though. Did you know, mate, if you take this out into the open ocean and paddle as hard as possible, you'll die sooner. AFL Uno cards, Freo Dockers, and they're all Freo Dockers. What's happened to the Dockers? Oh, the old mate clubs that no one's gonna buy section. No one's ever gonna touch these. I'll smell in 8 months, but a miracle, mate. They actually have high-end, cutting-edge clubs, but joke's on you, mate, they're left-handed. That's why they're here and no one's bought them. I thought this was some sort of vertical picnic table, but it's a satellite dish. But I mean, it could be a vertical picnic table if you like. I don't know what this is. It's got too many strings. Too many strings. Normal guitars have too many strings. It says too many strings. Go, Windows, go. That's it, Windows. Keep showing us why you're actually worth throwing any sort of attention at. I don't have a license to drive these, mate, so I'm not allowed to have them. Well, a cash register, I could actually be a legitimate business. They have a Frank dungeon here. It's a small Frank dungeon, but that's a Frank dungeon. You could have a Frank. And all this battle axe. And, like, these speakers are totally cheap and whatnot, but they actually do look pretty sick. They're fun, mate. I dig it. Boom boxes. I mean, the money that they're worth that's what they're worth nowadays, but those are proper boom boxes. I'm excited. They're selling a pole. That's just a bollard. That you can buy a bollard, and if that's not enough for you, you can buy the fancy bollard which has Cleopatra's telephone on top of it. What is this? I mean, I know Cleopatra knew Caesar. I mean, they had money. Did she have a phone? I don't know. I mean, come and get it. Well, if you like your Jack Daniels, mate, you can dispense it endlessly, and just the empty bottle is quite telling. Wind turbines. Well, I'm used to solar panels, but wind turbines? I mean, that's really neat. I wish I did live in a windy area to use this. Look, mate, she's a Yoda made out of Yodas. Why didn't I get this? I want this. We mate, like, the certificate doesn't say if these are, like, dishwasher safe or nothing, so I don't know if I can use these for cereal in the morning. Grass on the tradie tools section, that's a nice touch. It's like I'm actually there. Now, this is a hardcore sim racing setup for a hardcore sim racing game. And on every Cashies adventure, mate, you're bound to run into an accordion. I don't know why, but you're gonna run into an accordion.
But mate, my favorite Cashies experience I'm in is their online store. I use this constantly. Most of my symbols, my drum thing come from here, mate. Like, it's fun just to sort by newest listed and just see what people are handing in. They do Ozpost, mate. They don't do couriers. That's so good. Mate, there's like a brand new Crown and Andrews cricket board game 2022 edition green. And this is like the last holdout for the ultra nuggety MP3 players. If you want to sample the nug of nugs, then Cashies online store is where you need to go. Ah, the sights and smells of Cashies. I stinking love that place. We're gonna talk more about it a bit. What did I actually buy? I had to get the Yamaha Electone Organ Course Family Fun Box. It says fun on it. Why would they lie? $29. Like, I thought this would be an accessory, you know, for an organ, you know, which it would be. You know, these people with the chrome hair. This is actually how to play a freaking organ. Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. So yeah, look, I can actually learn songs, which I probably won't, but I could. And knowing that I could is enough. We look at these $10 speakers I found. Desktop speakers, hey? Like, this is your gaming rig right here. Jeez, lounge room speakers even. Oh, they're brand new. Ooh, why USB? Why USB as well? These actually need like external power as well. That's pathetic. Well, honestly, the only reason why I got these is that the Maraca Cracker hasn't had a feed in a little while. Hiding under the table is an amplifier designed for supermarkets. Like all the speakers in a supermarket, but then this rig here channels them all into a single output and basically all the power of a Foodland. Like, and that's a lot of power. All right, let's got fire going. Kinda sound okay. Maybe $5 given how crap they're built, but oh dear. What's wrong? Uh-oh. I think I wired this up backwards. Oh no. No. It's kind of, oh dear. Okay. I blew up the headphone jack of my precious iPod, which I need for my drum strings. Oh, Maraca Cracker. And now the Maraca Cracker smells bad. I want to blow these up, not the Maraca Cracker on my iPod. Oh, this Cashies Special's not going well. I'm gonna have to save these for another day when the Maraca Cracker works again. And my iPod. So I desperately needed to fix this iPod for my drum strings. And yeah, ka-chow. That's the headphone dingus. I've got a replacement dingus here, and as you can see, the replacement one has no pooey skid mark. No, still no output. There's something incredibly wrong. It's down on the healing bench of foreverness. Oh, and that's how forever it can be. Wait, so what's this, mate? Look, it's a little 1080p ViewSonic, right? That's a proper brand, that is, mate. $39. She's a little dirty, mate, but it's like totally a thing, isn't it? No HDMI, only a DVI and the sub. What? But I mean, it did come VGA cable. That is fun. DVI cable. And DVI to DisplayPort. So, you know, you can hook it up with stuff. That's a really good dongle. But my big test also found one of these. You know, I'm into old consoles and whatnot. Anything that converts video to something else, very handy. Hey, mate, they had VGA cables, need that. We've got the Dreamcast bag, right? Special adapter, right? Converts to HDMI into the converter box, then VGA out into the ViewSonic. 1080. I don't think we're getting 1080 out of VGA, but I don't care. It's very dim, but it's there. We're gonna play Tony Bork's Poop Shooter 2. That's right, Dreamcast. Make the Dreamcast noises. Oh, there's just so many adapters. I reckon with one less adapter, this would be even better. But mate, if I was in the back shed and this is all I had to like play me Dreamcast with, I'd be stoked. This is totally fine. This is great. Like $39. Oh, vintage game stuff, mate. Cashies is all over that biscuit. Even got me a Game Boy Pocket. I gotta speak about the original Game Boy because boy, it lit me up as a kid. First Game Boy I tried was actually one of these. My current copy of Pokemon Blue came from Cashies. Whoa. Eee. This is back when you had to sit on the surface of the sun just to be able to see the screen. You could barely see anything. This is how it was. This is how it's meant to be. This is my amazing save game, right? Where I finished the entire game with one Pokemon. Ignore Craig there. But yeah, Borklord the Charizard. I basically beat the entire game with this one idiot. It was so much fun to do. And I made a whole video about it. I documented the whole thing. You could smell that later. Even more fun, I found a Game Boy camera. On these a printer and I'll be set. Yeah, this game's a vibe. It's something else. It's got this like stop motion animation or something. Ugh. That's right, there's weird faces and all this. Oh yeah, and this is the camera. Try to take a photo, but it's all full of freaking photos already. Yeah, basically all the slots have been used up by just like the face of one kid. One kid's taken all the photos. That's the photo of a TV with someone surfing on. No, it's a motorbike. Amazing. Thank you, child of the past. Or if you think the original Game Boy's a total chonker, mate, check out the Atari Lynx. And like, yeah, getting games, pain in the bum. I hate buying stuff online. It sucks. But Cashies online store is just... I can actually get these games from the comfort of my own toilet break.
Where does, oh goodness. Wait, 6 double A's? Yeah, these are the bad old days. Mum and Dad were complaining about fuel prices, and I was complaining about battery prices. Oh. Ew, there's something in it. Switchblade. It's free to me, I'll take it. I want to play Batman. Oh, you could, oh no. Oh no, there it is. Oh, okay. All right. Look at this. Dual A and B buttons in case you want to play it like this. That's catchy. Hear that on Spotify later. This D-pad be looking really lonely. This nugget needs its own video as well, but I'd love to try the Batman. Oh. I mean, it's in color with a backlight. This was insane in the day. And very expensive, and doesn't mean that the games are going to be better, actually. And the battery usage is insane. And, yeah. Atari Lynx. I mean, does my free-to-me game work? Oh, kind of reminds me of Shinobi. I'm dying of fire. So you know all those boomboxes I was sitting there? I had to have them.
Oh, mate, first up is this beauty. Whoa, mate, she's a sharp Goof 800. Oh, mate, she's got a clock and everything. Mate, this is like a proper boombox. It's like mid-80s or something. Like, yeah, I knew she was proper deal, mate, because look, it couldn't do metal tapes. And that's not like metal as in the genre, but metal as in the tape. I mean, Technode's basically got the best cassette video in the world out there. And, you know, Type 1 is like basic whatever tapes, but metal tapes are literally a higher quality tape that sounds better. Like, cassettes can sound amazing. The cheap ones. Mate, she's got the EQ straight up, you know, so you can scoop those mids like everyone likes to do. And these speakers actually detach, and you can have them like, you know, set up satellite style. The mount on that one's bad. Hey, good on your Cashies, because they said like if it doesn't work properly, that I can take it back to them and they'll send it off to get repaired. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, mate, she's got radio and recording. So yeah, like you can just record the radio. You record anything. It's just got straight inputs. And I use this to make a Scarlify mixtape. But mate, this isn't the only boombox I got. I had to get this one too. This is my childhood. Like every classroom had one of these in it. God, a power blaster. Dual cassettes on top, mate. That's what you want. Record, mate. She's all there. These buttons feel great, actual. Like, yeah. The stinking power blaster button. Yeah, it just scoops the mids. It boosts the bass in the top end and just beats on. It does, yeah, don't turn that off. But even better, it's a CD player. So you can put the stunning Avishai Cohen Trio's Gently Disturbed. Oh, it's like the best jazz album ever. And look, I love this. There's a light in there. That's so fun. Everything's copyrighted, everything's copyrighted, everything's copyrighted. But yeah, I love this mechanism. It's neat. Well, it's time to have a listen to these nuggets, mate, and we got to compare them against the sexy speaker. It's like a 3-year-old speaker that came with my phone.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
Why is the voice so sexy? So yeah, as you can hear, mate, this one plays a little bit too quick, and that's the fun and magic of cassettes. This is like, yeah, they can get a little bit out of whack, mate, but that's all right. I got interested in the twin decks of this one, so I decided to like play out of each one. Like sound-wise, they're like super close, but yeah, one of them's playing a little bit slower than the other. So a little bit special for you. I've done a special edit having both of these play at the same time. Right, we're gonna listen for a little bit, and it's slowly drifts apart and becomes the most surreal version of this song that I've ever heard. You monster! Oh, my system of a down. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, it actually did quite a bit of damage. Oh my goodness.
Yo, that big one actually still sounds pretty stinking good. And actually, when I walked into that Cashies, they were playing music out of it. Yeah, we're listening to music in the store and had no idea it was coming from one of these boomboxes. I honestly prefer, like, these pill speakers or whatever, like, how much smaller this is and how much easier it is to use. And I mean, no radio out of this, though. But yeah, it's amazing how tiny speakers would be and still sound pretty good. But hey, love the boomboxes. There were some really rare symbols at Cashies as well, like 2 different stores. Actually, Port Adelaide had this, like, ancient 1960s crash. It still has crash stamped on it. Like, no one kept the stamps on their symbols back in those days, mate. Like, people wiped them off as soon as they bought them. Actually, like a super cool heirloom. It's super heckin' dirty. Not to mention that the new DankPods mic I've been using for a few weeks came from Cashies, mate. That's half price of what a new one of these suckers is worth. And I gotta give a shout out to this, like, 2008 MacBook, not MacBook Air or Pro, just MacBook in fugly faded white. Mate, 49 bucks. I've had this for a couple years and it's been hanging out just fine. It syncs all the music to my iPod that goes into the drum stream. And mate, she'll even watch YouTube, no worries, mate. Like, what a trooper. But anyway, mate, from like the boomboxes to that like really nice little display to like the Game Boy stuff and good stinking Pokemans and friggin' that as well. Greatest prize of all, the Yamaha Electone Organ Course Family Fun Box. I killed my iPod and my Maraca Cracker. And mate, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to like my floaties, mate. You know, there's like extra videos there and all that sort of stuff. You know, Frank's there as well. Speaking of Frank, you can still order a Frank plush and a hat. That's happening, you know, because once the pre-order's done, mate, she's done. And that's it, you know, no more Velcro Frank hats. Hey, mate, I'll see you all next time.
Who's a cutie, chunkin' Franken? No, it's Mr. Frank. Cutie Frankie, Mr. Frankie. Don't take your head while I'm singing to you. Frankie, 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 I told you not to go that way, Frank.
Artificial intelligence. It's so good. It's working out great, you know, because our everyday people don't have to do tedious tasks anymore. They can just spend their time working on passionate things, their art, their poetry, their anythings. Wait a minute, it's the other way round. Gotta love the idea of there potentially being no more new actors in the world because you can just AI their likeness and just CGI them into anything you want. And I love the amount of fake crap on social media, like fun-looking factoids or like interesting-looking animals that are rare or something, and then learning that they're not real. Awesome! Instead of us learning more, we're actually getting stupider. Whoa! What if big marketing firms tried to use AI as some sort of cheap marketing gimmick to get people to buy more crap that they don't need? Whatever marketing team is involved in this, they would have had to been belly laughing the whole time. Especially the graphic designer making this hot mess here. Look at this computer chip being like, AI rice. I'm laughing because I know how a rice cooker works, and like a rice cooker is one of the cleverest, most like simplest whatevers. Technology Connections, fantastic channel. Why aren't you sub to it? Why are you watching my crap? Go watch them. And look, I'm just gonna try and summarize this up because I'd love you to go and watch their video because it's that stinking good. But it's to sum up a rice cooker, right? It works on 2 principles. When you boil water, you can't make it hotter. It gets 100 degrees and that's it. If you add more temperature, it just boils faster, but it doesn't get hotter. And magnets, how do they work? Magnets, when you heat them up, lose their magic magnetic whatevers. The way a simple rice cooker works, right, it's got like a plunger thing in the middle. It's a really simple switch using a magnet that's been calibrated to lose its magneticness at like slightly above boiling temperature, because when you add the rice and you add the water, right, and the water boils away, the rice that's in there can get hotter than 100 degrees. So as soon as the temperature goes above that, all the water must be gone. So the magnetic stops being sticky, click, the machine turns off, bing bong, your rice is ready. So why the stink do you need AI involved in any stinking way? I mean, I love this though. Exclusive spherical pot, right? Like witches' cauldrons haven't existed for centuries or nothing. But yeah, here she is, mate. Tefal? Tefal? I love this though. Look how poorly they photoshopped in like these like dishes and things. Look at that. That is sitting on a different plane to the rest of it. Did AI do this? Actually, with how good AI is at the moment, I would actually imagine this being AI. So what kind of cantankerous idiot would buy an AI rice cooker? Especially when they know how simple a rice cooker can be. Me. I'm the Muppet who bought this. Why? I didn't know it had AI in it. I got this from JB Hi-Fi, I think, like online. They had like a sale on this or something. I needed a rice cooker. This was going for cheap, so I grabbed it. And literally after using it for 2 times, did I look at the front of this big giant nugget and go, wait a minute, this has artificial intelligence written on it. That's when I saw the AI rice stinking graphic here. I mean, maybe the Manuel will tell us more. How many pages is actually, different language. Okay, so, yeah, about that much. Dib. Okay, that's gone very poorly. Now, I have to turn these one at a time. Oh, who did this? Come on, get to the AI bit. Hey, tell me about the AI. Or you gotta love this. Protect the environment, like it's designed to run for many years. I bet that's a lie. However, before discarding appliance, you should remove the battery from the timer, dispose of it at a local whatever. How about don't put batteries in crap that plugs into the wall? Right? How about do that? Still looking for that AI bit. Whatever. Well, according to Tefal, who cares? It uses fuzzy logic AI. I got friends of mine who actually do work in AI, where they need security clearances to actually go to work sort of thing, high-end kind of stuff. And I ran it past him and said, like, is this actually AI? And he summed it up saying, like, one man's software is another man's AI. In other words, you can call anything AI. I mean, old school video games had AI. It's a rice cooker. Yeah, you put your rice in it, mate. You put your water in it, mate. And you got to put the right amount in. No amount of AI can fix that bit, right? If you get the water to rice ratio wrong, it doesn't work. Press the buttons, wait a bit, bing bong, you got frickin' rice. There you go, mate. Use bottled rice. And like anywhere you go, you can just have a refreshing, stinking crap. And then looking at this idiot closely, it's got the same stinking plunger in the bottom of it. It literally weighs nothing. Mate, I had to pop her open and actually take a look. Can't wait to meet the AI that lives in here, mate. I wonder if his name's Terry. Come on. Wait. Okay. It's looking pretty high-tech in here, mate. It's getting pretty nuts. Yeah, right. That's where the power comes out. Nice crimps on those, hey? Oh, mate, she's good. She got genuine sinew components. Yeah. It's looking pretty basic in here. You got like the dumbest guts front panel. You got whatever the stink that is. And yeah, the old springy bit. Mate, she's just a stinking rice cooker. Except for this kind of like lid bit with this like silicone bit to it. This stinks. Like a basic rice cooker, you can just chuck in the dishwasher, whatever. Man, the sponge that gets underneath here, like this is a mold factory. Like home penicillin kit, basically. Man, I'm giving this thing a fair old licking, when really, it's a perfectly fine rice cooker. It works fine. It's all good. But gosh, I hate crappy marketing because Tefal have been making stuff with fuzzy logic, like whatever's in it, for a long time, like finding like 6 years ago, like they've got with the same technology in it, but they don't bug on about it being artificial intelligence. But the whole fuzzy logic thing, what that is just, it's more than on and off. You'll be blown away how many cooking things that heat up stuff are just on and off. Like they control temperature by flicking on and off quicker. So you want to hot it, it'll be on, off, on, off. Or if you want cool it, it's going to be on, off.
on off. It's that simple. So with fuzzy logic, there are more temperatures than just hot and cold, right? It can do in between. So that's stuff they've been doing for a while, but nah, mate, AI is in vogue, hey? Quick, slap that on the front and sell more of them. I guess I just find this kind of marketing really, really tiring. But the big thing about the whole AI intelligence thing, make your cooking better and whatnot, like, you know, if you get the water to rice ratio wrong, it doesn't work. You know, it doesn't pick the correct grain of rice for the dish that you're doing either. So all the prerequisites of making good rice don't change whether you get an AI smart business thing or the basic rice cooker. And that's what really gets me about this. I mean, yes, it does other things, but just get a slow cooker. Just get a dedicated one. But yeah, AI doesn't fix a lot of the issues of making good rice, right? Sorry, Tefl, mate. Didn't mean to come at you so hard, but you just done annoyed me, mate, huh? But I still really do just want a basic one just because of how crappy this thing is to clean and deal with. Oh, there's the button. Can I just cancel ownership of this? Why isn't it working?
Mate, just pull her out of the freezer when she done looking like a bow tie and you got yourself a slamming lunch right there.
I really should have just gotten a really basic one, right? Because they're easier to clean. They're easier to live with. Like a rice cooker doesn't have to be complicated. I got this because I got greedy, right? It's the same reason people have huge trucks and SUVs, right? We love potential, right? You don't need something that big, but what if you do? Oh, you've got it. And I like the idea of it being a slow cooker and a broiler and you can make congee or something. And never did I realize that I never had those things in my mind. Marketeers or wherever you stinker call them, they just want to sell you more crap. And if they can prove with 3 billion asterisks that it's technically artificial intelligence, they'll print it right on the front. I mean, jokes on me, I bought this. It was lucky it was on special. And honestly, I'm probably just going to dump it at like the Salvos or something and just get the basic rice cooker that I actually need. So yeah, thanks AI. Thanks for fixing problems by being a bigger one. And make sure you give this a go, hey? Right, you can have this for lunch every day. I mean, you can't get in there at the moment, but I mean, give it a go. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my floaties, mate. Extra vids and whatnot there. Frank's there. Speaking of Frank, you can still order a Frank in a hat. That's still happening. You can get one. Once it's done, it's gone, mate. No more Frank with a hat after this point. So if you want a noodle boot with a stinky snoot, mate, you can get that done. And, mate, you know, we'll see you all next time.
Boopin' with the Mrs. Frankie. Boopin', 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 boop. Boopin', boopin'. Don't run, Frank. Frank, no, you have to hear my whole song. Boopin', 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 boop. Boopin', Frank, listen to my whole song.
Oh, yes, mate.
My first smell of the internet was on the first ever iMac. My school got them, lit me up. First website I ever went onto, true story, Pokemon.com. I mean, I don't know why you go on Pokemon.com anymore. Those games suck and you just might as well play Power World. But this is the iBook. 1999, they made the portable version of an iMac. And honestly, mate, I'm all in on this aesthetic to this very day. All the Apple stuff like this, including their professional ones. I mean, look at the CRTs that were selling back in the day. Ooh, I want one of those. Everyone hates Apple, I get that, but quick Apple history, you know, it was the Steve crew you got Woz and Jobs. You had the original Apples, the 1 and the 2, you know, and a bunch of others, and then the Macintosh, like the all-in-one, and then Steve Jobs was fired. They got a guy who used to run Pepsi, and then that's when the worst ever Macs were made. Would you believe? I've got one!
So in the stinky warehouse, just to sample the bad days of Apple, yeah, like mid to late 90s, they were making stodgy boxes like this. Not even this festive All Mates hat is really bringing any joy to it. It's not meant to be this yellow, it's turned this yellow, but I don't care to clean it. The power button's this. Oh dear. Weird. My school had these too before we got the iMacs. They're just so uggo looking. Oh, good, flickering. Load, you nugget, load. It looks crappy down the camera. Sorry, I've got to make frame rate adjustments so it doesn't flicker horribly. But the frame rate is amazing. CRTs still totally hang out. Shut up. Oh, there's Mavis Beacon. Oh, this mouse is gone. They're the old toenail ones, mate. No right click here, baby.
Yep, this is literally what I used.
Miserable. Like, the mid-90s were the worst Apple days. And then Papa Steve came back, the iMac happened, and then the iBook. And they called it the iMac because it's the internet Mac. That was the whole shtick of these things, was getting on the internet quickly. Smell this. It's got stinking Ethernet and USB. Mate, she's got a CD drive. I swear these keyboards are better than modern ones. It's got a handle. I love this handle. Check out the charger. It's like you coil it up over this thing. It's got like a little tab in it, and then you plug this in it. I like that. This thing smacks of effort today, let alone compared to the miserable things that everyone else is selling. I mean, look, maybe you hate this design. I mean, I'd rather something look crazy and ugly than be boring. Because when it's open, it's a clamshell. It kind of looks like the Little Mermaid's laptop, but it is just a big chunk of polycarbonate. She's got some cracks and whatnot in it, but this actually was owned by a primary school. So the from Bendigo, you gotta go and get your cube back. It's hard to see, but this clamshell design, like you see how this lip gets like thicker here and then it tapers here. It's a really complex shape for it to kind of close into. Again, it reeks of effort. Now, problem is, I can't use this guy the way that I like to in this channel. Stick it like this and make it happen, but this will be very grumpy on the hard drive and the cooling and the everything. So let's go to my place. Come on, let's go. Look, grab your hand. Oh.
Mate, before we begin, we've got to look at the bougie box. It's good that these have gone out of fashion. This is a lot of materials for something that is usually just going to be thrown out. But I'm glad they didn't. Oh, these stunning features, mate. 300 megahertz, what a powerhouse. Oh, 64 megs of RAM. And nowadays we complain that 8,000 megabytes is not enough. Whoa, 6 gig hard drive, mate. That's huge. It could do wireless in 99, 11 megabits a second. That's called the NBN. That freaking handle. It's so good.
It's in a lot better condition than the one that I've got.
Also has this box. All the colors were pretty wild. And inside is all these bits. These are like stuff that you stick on your keyboard and whatnot. Like, they're super chunky and nice feeling. Like, I'm gonna have that be. Warranty, I think it's expired. Dwarf is Australia at the top, mate. Told you we're the best. They're getting started, and it just shows that Apple's always done it like this. They just go, well, it's just a bing, 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 bong. Oh, look how unyellowed it's meant to be. Apple Care and other junk. Oh, software proof of purchase coupons. They're like, do not get rid of these. These are actually kind of important. Claim them on the App Store, huh? Let's boot up the idiot.
Yeah, early LCD screens, they're not pretty. Yeah, the good old days where like turning on the computer meant, you know, put on the kettle and then get like a cup of tea going, and 2 sips in, the computer should be ready to go. Just because those loading bars have gone away doesn't mean that she's ready to go. All right, we're still waiting here. This is magical. This guy is still set up to be a primary school computer. Like, they didn't wipe it. This is how, and I remember as a kid, this is how it was, the launcher. Oh, this original iMovie. I mean, we just got to do it straight away. Mate, I got my YouTubing start on iMovie for, shut up. Jeez. It's like a weird reality show intro or something. Oh, Internet Explorer. We'll get to that later. What the stinkers are cahoots? Oh, it's an Aussie thing. While this is struggling with its 300 megahertz, the screen in real life looks way better than this, right? This is like a weird thing with the camera and the old technology. What am I? Worlds? The indoor world. Oh, the best of all the worlds. Whoa! What? Hang on. Is this like a 3D space that I can... Whoa! It is! Hang on, can I move forwards and back? I can! Slowly? What magic is this? New scene? Is this like a 3D movie maker? No. No, no spooky skeleton man. Where? Can I like not have it there? I can. I was not expecting something like this on such a nugget. This isn't even Apple's professional laptop at the time. Oh my gosh, if I had this as a kid, this would be my whole life. I might have to come back and play with this at some point and try and make his a masterpiece, but not today. It would take me a week just to get my head around it. That's amazing. Let me out. That's Aussie. What the heck? Apple Works, though, I lived out of this. I made short stories as a kid, and this was my home. Apple, bring this back, mate. Oi? It does everything you could ever want. Yeah, I always loved that there was like some little botchy sort of like, you know, paint program in this. No one ever used this feature in Apple Works growing up because let me show you what we were actually doing. It's called frickin' Kid Pix, mate. It needs 256 colors. Yes, please. Play the music. Play the... Yes! So nostalgic. Get me in.
Paint a picture.
My nostalgia is peaking right now. This is the best. Everything makes a noise. Look at all these freakish things you can do. And you ready? Fun noises. Oh, that's a good one. Why is that one so loud? Ugh. Why that noise? Why? This is late 90s internet right here. And like, now you can mess with it, mate. It just keeps going. You know, on top of just being a regular, like, doodle pad sort of whatevers, it just keeps going.
A.
B.
C. D. E.
F.
G. H. I. J.
It just smacks of effort, this whole program. Look, then you can have little dingus stamps, hats everywhere. And to make it more Australian, ants. Just lots of ants. Well, look at this hideous mess I've made. But here's the best bit, the eraser. There's all sorts of different ones. Yeah, that's a normal eraser. All of them are. We'll save the bomb for a minute. It's like a random eraser or something. I forgot about that one. Well, it just shows you bugs.
Wow.
Freaking weird, and I love it. Ugh. Oh no, I'm gonna need another artwork for this one. Was this a black hole? Oh, it is. Oh. Photosensitivity. I remember with that one, like you'd stare into the center of it and it would make like the screen look all crazy, but like photosensitivity warning, like, yeah. Oh, mystery one. Oh, okay. Instead of erasing, it makes something. But honestly, the best one, photosensitivity warning, is the TNT. That's the best one. The computer room was just that noise constantly. And you can pause it. Freaking so good. Look, and there's like even more stuff. Oh no, it wants the CD. That ain't happening. This laptop was hooked up to a server for a lot of stuff, so some things don't work. But you see, like, there's even more stuff in Kidpix. This was the coolest program ever. Not as cool as Mail System Login. Excel, PowerPoint, Word, Micro Worlds. It's a turtle. I like turtles. You don't know how to hello? That's like the main skill of a turtle. What you do? You do. You don't know how to wait. Use the scissors. Ooh. I'm gonna leave. Thinking games. Bugged them? Mate. Oh, that whole time it was waiting on me? Gosh, I thought it was just freaking slow. Oh, wow. This is 3D as heck. He's got shoes on. But aren't all of his limbs legs? Oh, he gone. I have to turn down the music because everything's copyright. Wow, look at this go. All I can say about the music is it's very stressful. Incredibly stressful sounding. Done. Oh, there I go. Whoa, he's got the Sonic thing going. In other words, is uncontrollable and listens to no one. Oh no, stop. Jeez. Do I jump or I do? Do I kick the slugs? No, hey, free the bugs. More bugs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's a bee chasing me. Hang on. Oh man, this bee's heaps quick. It's oh no, can I not escape the bee? Oh, no. Oh, the bee, come on. Oh no. Oh wait, no. No, the bee's my friend. I don't know what's enemies and what anything is. I'm moving on. Like how everything's 3D. It was the rules in the late 90s, early 1000s. It must be 3D. Whoa. You're good, mate? Did the bugs get you, mate? Oh, oh no. Oh, I don't want to hard reboot this thing because it's not good. Stupid bugs. Ah. Don't click on the bug, but I will click on Tetris. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, wait. Yeah, we go. Wait, why can't I... What? What do I use? Oh, I don't care. The controls are ridiculous. Oh boy, when I need some excitement, mate, I'd bust on a big old game of wheel. No more. Oh, awesome. It's corrupted the heck and makes no sense. Yeah, I love it. C. No. It's all broken, the whole thing. Oh, no. No! You've just destroyed my whole computer. Curse you, Wheel. All right, we'll just leave Wheel in the background. Oh, this is going to make this computer chug. Aspire? That's an Acer computer. Change it. Can you get rid of Wheel for me, too? Oh, it's so of the time. All the memes today.
G'day, we're the 2000 Olympic Games mascots. No! Our job is to spread the Olympic message. I'm Sid, the platypus.
No, stop it. This is cringe. Why does this guy have a snake for a mouth? This is not good looking. I'm back in the thousands, mate. Oh, I thought this was an ice cream machine. I mean, that's how I look at cornettos. Daisy maths? That's a loading screen if I've ever seen it. Click to make one jar. Yeah, huh? Craft? What? Making sure we're selling kids on craft stuff. Comprehension. Yeah, can I have some comprehension on why, like, Wheel's still going in the background here? Here is Teddy. Here is the photo book. What? Wheel is really bothering me. How do I make this go away? I'm just gonna click anything. Please, I beg you, Wheel. The fisherman and the wife. Wow. Okay, this is probably copyright as heck. No, stop. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Stories of democracy. Yeah, world history. I stinking love world history. This is one of those games that you're forced to play, but it's kind of okay, I'm sure.
Our democratic system ensures that our society values and upholds such rights as freedom of speech, the right to vote, equality before the law, and many other rights.
It's literally, you just learn. Frickin' Wheel still hanging out here. Oh. Try switching to Wheel and choosing quit. Okay. Yeah, let me just go ahead and click on and then just click the oh, Wheel just get lost.
Now, to give her a go on the internet, mate, I've got to take it to my local James, who's pulling up now. Got the Ugnug table here going. I mean, this thing has Ethernet, which is still being used to this day, obviously, so James is confident that it can go on the net.
I think so.
Oh, yeah, right. Internet Explorer's gonna work, is it?
Okay, maybe we will.
Oh, this is taking me back. This is what
I got a better idea.
Oh.
Netscape Communicator.
Yeah, that was the good one.
It was.
Internet Explorer was only on these things because of the agreement with Microsoft, I believe, for bailing them out and stop them from going bankrupt. What? Oh, I should have done Yahoo. They were the big cats back in the day. Wow! Wow!
I didn't even have to do anything.
No,
it's just on.
We just plugged Ethernet in and then went on the internet. Look up asparagus. I mean, the formatting's bad. That font is upsetting me. Show me a JPEG of it. That's a JPEG of asparagus. That's enough. What? Whoa, what happened?
I don't know.
Where'd my asparagus go?
Back.
Look, you can see all the paid for rubbish that like always goes to the top.
Most of everything doesn't seem to work.
We could get to Wiki though. I mean, look, we just learned the nutritional facts.
There we go.
Wow.
There's no sodium in an asparagus.
That's why it tastes like crap. I like asparagus.
I do too.
YouTube.
YouTube's not going to work.
YouTube. It just predates it by nearly a decade. Not a big deal.
No.
As I said last time.
I can find
Google YouTube. This is loading quick.
It's got outdated everything. If I find another...
Does it?
I can probably put another browser on there and then we should be able to do most stuff.
I'd do it.
All right.
I can't believe it went as far as it did with the original browser I used to use as like a 7-year-old. So glad James's expertise were here to plug in that Ethernet cable. I would have been doomed without him.
Let's see if we can get to the website to download the browser that we need to get on the internet. Maybe we'll try Internet Explorer.
No one ever wants to say that. We hated Internet Explorer back then too. Like, it's never been good.
It's never been good.
Never. Come on, Internet Explorer.
Don't tell me Internet Explorer is terrible.
So like, this is the issue with Internet Explorer. See how good Netscape was? And like, Internet Explorer was never good. F you, Microsoft. Click it off, get it out. It can't even load itself.
It's thinking.
It's doing nothing.
It's moved.
Go and do the old trick of leaving the mouse pointer where you think it's got like, you know, it's to see if it's actually loading. Yeah, look at this old trick. This is when it's sad. This is how you can tell if it's actually loading or not.
I don't think it's loading.
I knew it. Internet Explorer was actually hanging up the entire machine. We couldn't do anything. It was just running in the background.
Oh, it's trying to do the Netscape search. I don't think that's going to work anymore. Netscape's been gone for a little while.
Same machine, same period browser, and look how well it works. Oh, we just need to download it and hand it to it.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Isn't this cute? Seeing like the newest and like the oldest. I mean, not the oldest, like Apple laptops go back forever. But because this Nugget's got you're just one dongle away from just handing the software to it. I like how it's a dead dinosaur as the logo. There we go. Reading a 16 gig drive, which is wild. It's like 4 times its capacity. Yeah, go. Go, you Nugget. This is such hard work for this thing. Yeah, when the modern Mac did this, it was literally as if it was just being opened.
Read me first, read me first, read me first.
No, click on it.
Oh, okay.
There it is, the dead dinosaur bones. This is a 25 meg file we're dragging. Ooh, it's flying. Come on, Classilla. Some sort of old version of Mozilla before Firefox. You gotta try that asparagus again. The asparagus test, how many can we see? The I'm feeling lucky button, gosh, that takes me back. I mean, it already looks way better, like the actual logo's there. Yeah, like the formatting is kind of okay. There's no actual asparagus yet, so it's still no points yet.
Oh, it's still got that problem. So we still might not be able to do anything. Set to 1970s or something.
But there's the logo. It is fighting back so hard. So many warnings. Oh, it says done. We actually saw the YouTube logo on an original iBook. That it did talk to the YouTube server, and it obtained that.
Ah, there we go.
Jackpot! There it all is. Mate, that's the jackpot. James has found it. Okay, this is a way better browser. Old internet.
Oh dear.
Whoa, we've run out of memory.
Dear.
Yeah! We maxed out the iBook. Looking up asparagus in the Wayback Machine. So if you want proof of how far computers have come today, you look up asparagus, you load up the Wayback Machine, and you've gotten further than we could on 64 megs of RAM. Even Finder is upset.
You've got to restart the computer to fix this problem.
Whoa! 64 megabytes of RAM. There you go. We used all of it. I mean, that really is a JPEG.
So yeah, this is a killer machine. This is the birth of the new Apple, which we're still sitting in, basically. Only now you basically can't fix anything, and, you know, and the internet sucks. But I love this thing. I'm so nostalgic to the old iMacs. That is my childhood there, whether you love Apple or not. Like, that's what I grew up with. And the fact that I've got a little retro machine where if I feel like smelling an iMac again, I don't have to pull out one of those big egg-looking CRT things. I could slip this guy out and use it for 10 minutes and go, wow, that's slow. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to me floaties, mate, for supporting me. There's all sorts of other things there. Frank's there. And, like, you know, that's it, mate. You know, we'll smell us all next time. Hidden in this thing is a vinyl player, a turntable, a record McDoobulator, whatever you want to call them, and somehow it fits in this box on this table. A quite unassuming outer box. There's a hint right there. This actually was made for 60th anniversary of Audio-Technica, makers of many things from industry standard headphones to microphones to turntables. Is this water or is this dryer lint? I can't figure it out. Oh, it doesn't say it there. Or there. Oh, we're gonna have to get in to see it for reals. I've had this for like 2 years and I'm finally getting around to this. This is brand spankers, mate. Ooh, what? Oh, wow. This rustic torn bit of paper. Quick start guide to their anniversary. Oh no, I forgot. Caution guide to the 60th anniversary. Anniversaries get serious at this level. Oh, there it says it. The sound Borgear. I want my Borgear. God bless you, kids. Oh wow, it's heavier than I thought. Nothing else in the box. Yay! I got so excited when they were reissuing this. Let's do the peel. My brand new Nug. So, back in the 80s, mate, this thing first ever came out. And in America, it was called the Mr. Disc? Nah, the Borgear. Wait, why burger? Sound burger? I mean, I know Japan, English, they don't something, but sound burger. And this was a limited edition run. I think they did 7,000 of them, you know, for the anniversary. But apparently this did so well that now you can just buy them from JB Hi-Fi in multiple colors, where this special edition is only in red. See, I got excited because these old turntables, they're belt driven, and like ancient stuff with rubber in it just decomposes into rubbish. I have a car channel. I know what happens to rubber after 30, 40 years. Although it does make me wary because new stuff tends to be crap. Oh, that's okay. Now, in terms of small, compact form factor, like vinyl players and things, I'm never gonna get a Flamingo. Boy, I'd love a Sony Flamingo. But this is almost like the next best thing. But you can't set it up like this. No, the Borgear does not do that. Oh, there's my special serial number out of 7,000. It's got USB-C. Oh, it's kind of crushy on top. Gotta be careful with that. Wireless stereo display system. Oh, and rubberized legs. Very good. Because, yeah, turntables are very sensitive to anything touching it or doing anything with it. You'll pick it up in the stylus. Right, yeah, that's right. It's got a freaking battery in it. A Bluetooth button. So does this send the audio out to something? Or does it just receive the crap? Well, I just love to see a vinyl disc turning on this table. That'd be fun. This literally just changes the speed because the smaller disc needs to spin at a different rate. And this isn't letting me have it. I don't want to tug on it too hard. All right, we are reading the quick start guide. Oh, good. It's a fold-out map. My favorite. Thank you. Oh, Borgear, why? Oh, remove the tone arm fixing screw. Oh, for transporting. Yep. Turntables are fragile equipment. I say to keep it. And I'll try. Yeah, you just pair straight to headphones and things? Wow, how do you... Okay. Apparently they just figure it out somehow without a user interface or nothing. I'll believe it when I smell it. I've actually got my parents' vinyl collection. These are actually from back in the day. Will it fit? Oh, I think we've got this. We're doing this. We're doing this on the table. Oh, it's scraping. It's making scraping noises. This disc is so heavily warped. Come on, Bowie. Oh, that's better. All right, Bowie ain't scraping. It's fun. If you get really up close to it,
you can actually hear the music being scratched out. We gotta get the speaker.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
Yeah, baby, we need your Bluetooth mode. She's low on bats, mate. Oh! It just automatically did it! Whoa! What? Wow! I mean, I gotta talk because it's copyright, but wow, this is Bluetooth. Will this battery keep going? It will! Wireless! Wireless vinyl from the dingus! Amazing! Copyright, let's change the speed.
Battery low.
You hussy!
Really wants to be a star himself. This girl.
I don't know how I feel about it just kind of figuring out Bluetooth and working. Well, on your Bowie. Cheers, mate. Thanks for working. This is one of my dad's. Something to do with cricket. It's just talking about cricket, but on vinyl. For some reason, it being on telly ain't good enough. Wow, scratch the heck. Dad got good use out of this one. Oh, this is so dirty.
Welcome back here to the MCG, and welcome to Melbourne viewers for the first time today.
Is this like cricket
and
satire?
my word, it really has turned out to be a marvellous day for cricket indeed.
It's 80% cuss words. All right, this is clearly...
Device disconnected.
Shut up! This is quite clearly something Dad would have playing in the shed with his mates while he's drinking. Coltosaurus! This is an amazing album cover. Blue is a cult. I don't even know what this is. I've never listened to it. I just remember this as a kid because this is the one that I held as a kid and just being like, that artwork is amazing. Look, they're like weird Frankennoodle things. Frank, it could be you. Oh, so dirty. So sorry, Soundburger. Yeah! Rock here, mate! Go get him! Yeah! Oh, it's got jazz in it, mate! Alright, this actually sounds kind of cool as heck, and okay. 84 Van Halen's Jump. I mean, I have to talk over this. It's so copyright. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting it to just kind of work, you know? Bluetooth is a raging headache, and it found its way. A little concerning because I didn't approve anything. I didn't yes, do it. It's like, I'm doing it. But it's what I wanted it to do. So, well, I mean, for the price of one of these, you could just get a standalone turntable, which is going to be, a little bit more robust and more, something you could set in. But I mean, the Bluetooth is really fun. And look, of course, vinyl doesn't sound better than streaming. It doesn't. I've already talked about it ages ago. For me, the super fun of vinyl is having your music scratched out for you, that it is so physical that you can hold it. Literally hold it. And it's amazing how good vinyl really does sound. Like on a high-end system with great amps and speakers, switching between them, you'll barely tell. I was only able to tell because I had it synced up between high-end streaming and a vinyl, and clicking between them perfectly synced so I can... it's only the very tippy tops and the very bottomy bottoms that you're missing out on. It's because the stylus literally can't vibrate enough to make those frequencies. It's a hardware limitation. But seeing how compact, it's got a handle. It's so compact, when you're done with it, you can just pop it in a shelf. You can just pop it away, and maybe you only listen to vinyl every now and then, and it's more like the romantic side of it, seeing your music scratched out in front of you. I'm a big fan of the Borg gear, but now I kind of want to get hold of an original Japanese made one and see how it's held up. And I said this was limited edition special run, that's why I grabbed it, and now you can just go down to JB's and get one. If you want it, you know where to get it. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to me floaties, mate. Frank's there. And I'll smell us all next time.
Frankie, how do you squeeze through it? In my hammock. I can't get in because you're in my hammock. You have two hammocks, Frank. You have two hammocks. You have one statement. Your one chance. Your one chance at getting your word out on this horrible crime of stealing my hams. Phil going to the police.